He's gonna get SK12 himself. No, he gets it out. Oh, he gets the knockdown on Bruce and he gets the kill. Ghosty GGG with 2 kills on this squad. Zazo and Kojo, what are they doing now? They're a little bit in free fall. What do we do? How are we gonna take this guy on? Zazo trying to get an angle. Oh, he does get the angle, but they lost so much for that. They lost half of their squad for that. They will get the loot. While this has been happening in the background, we've been having a lot of damage. It looks like this team, as they're all taking damage. They've all taken some damage. So haven't we stopped? Cars coming fast. Are they going to get the shot on him? Zyros does take 2. Oh, and gets the knockdown. Wow. Straight away knocks down on John Jelly. And looks like the feature and his partners, his teammates are jumping out of the corner. So we're going to get into a situation here. Let's have a look at Zyros' business, do we? Oh, Zyros taking damage from somewhere else. Got some shots coming in from back far away. Zyros trying to get some damage on the people, but he is in a pinch situation. I think he might have picked up too much more than they can chew here. Zyros is nearly knocked down. Actually, what even gets knocked down? Scanning. Determined to keep fighting, but he's going to get flanked. There's a player coming up behind him now. He has maybe 5 seconds left until that player kills him, and yep, he's close down. Good effort from Zyros, but unfortunately didn't quite work out to him. So let's have a look and see who's actually taking the shots. It looks like it's Clayton, Wacko, and these players that are actually getting shots up onto the hill. There they are. Got that Atex, making that Atex really work. There are lots of damage coming onto those players on the hill. There really wasn't much security. It's going to get. It's not good. Trying to push these stairs, not the best thing. Lots of Uzi action. Sorry, can't even see that. Uzi on Uzi. We're getting some more knockdowns here. Lots of knockdowns. Everyone's knocked down. They're trying to work out who was a knockdown. We've got 1 player dead, 1 player knocked down. Looks like Concrete's going to go down right now, though. He is, and they pick up the squad wipe. Wow, Lifetime and his team pick up the squad wipe there. Just wow, everyone was going down. We had too many Uzis in a small space. That's what happens. And if we move over here, guys, always good when you know you've got someone there who's just trying to heal to move up, try and get a better position. Oh, it looks like they're actually in a pinch. They're pushing into guys that possibly are in a pinch. Oh, actually, there's players all over the place here. We're going to get serious amounts of kills coming down for Varooks and his team, and saying that he actually takes some damage from behind now. So as he moves up, he's taking damage himself from behind. There are pinches everywhere. Oh, this is not good. There are players all around this team. MSSH is in a situation here. He's ended up in the middle of a pinch with his last teammate. To move up and gets killed by Clayton. So Clayton just picks up 2 kills in quick succession. What's he going to do now? Looks like he's going to go for the res on his teammate. He's got 2 teammates to res, and the ring coming up. So he's actually going to res the teammate that's moving towards the ring. Clever. Oh, Dubsy is in front of him though. Does Clayton see Dubsy? He hears the... What is that? SKS. Gets the kill. Random, knocked out the bottom. There's still 1 player left from this team. Gregorino is the last remaining player. Skinny Pessy then trying to get the kill on Gregorino. Gregorino is low. Gregorino is probably going to go down. He does go down to this team. So there's actually 4 of them left. They've got quite a few kills now as well. So 4 players left from this squad. In fact, if 10 seconds he's gone from a full team to a solo game. And the guys... Oh no, you want to go outside vehicle. What are you doing? It's not a time to loot. Oh, he just finished off IMPG, but at the same time he gets knocked out by Roxy. I don't know how to say that name. Cocopter coming outside. This is not good, Cocopter, and they get wiped. Wow. 7 and 4 kills from Melxus and his partner here. I'm just going to say Melxus and his partner. I think I can say Melxus. They're getting themselves into the ring. They're crawling. He's going for it. He's got that AKM out. He's United Brock moving. Stops. Take a couple of shots. Gets a few hits on him. Actually, then his teammate then finishes him off. More damage coming in on these teams. Melkbus and his partner might not make this. Huge amount of damage at the top of this hill. I0! Special shout out to I0. His whole team died on that hill engagement and he's still there. He's still going. Grenades coming in from Skinny. And grenades coming in from Surgeon. Oh, they're not. Top 3. Zorki's going down. Oh, I0 makes himself known. No, he doesn't know. It's Roxy again. Savage, 8 kills by himself, still going for kills, still just going all out for kills. Gets Rain Man down as well. He's good. Oh, he almost got a squad wipe, but there was just too many against him in the end. Almost gets the squad wipe, but there's just too many players there. I0 now taking damage to the ring. What's I0 going to do? He's moving out very slowly. Very slowly I0 goes. Taking some shots now. We got a 3-man squad against a Don't move around so much. It's just going to be really terrible for you guys to see from. So I'll try and do it this way. So Savagen. At the top of his hill. Oh, taking some shots. Oh, Skinny with the knockdown again. Nyman, he's out in the open now. I think Skinny might get an angle here. Let's have a look at Skinny's vision. He's going to get the angle. Yep, he's definitely going to get the angle. Oh, he's not getting the shots though, but he is now. And he goes down. Follows it up with the kill. He's out there in the open. He's got a broken chest. He's got no head. But he knows if he can do enough damage to keep this team back, he can get his team to win. Going full auto now. He knows he's just a sacrificial damage. This, I will eat my hat. I will. Maybe not live on stream. I'll pretend like I did. Zero's still going. He's still going. No! Oh, he goes down. 1v1. Oh, no, actually 1v2. Savagen for some shots. Rain Man returns fire, and Rain Man's team wins with a respectable amount of kills. 10, 11, 12 kills there for the winning team. Not a bad effort at all. Special shout out to I0. Bergman in the distance. Looks like Bergman's going to lose 2 players to this. No, actually Bergman is his partner. Sorry, Letris is going to go down as well. Letris goes down. I'm not sure where their other players were from that squad. I think the other player is INPG, unless I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure where he is. He's miles away. But those players got killed. I think they came to the shooting range a little bit late. And when you get here late, everyone else has already got all the gear, so it's never going to go that well for you. Interesting place for them to finish. This is the most players have ever visited. This is the most players have ever come. Lifetime gets a knockdown. Again, going to go down. Second knockdown, so going to bleed out really quickly. Zorkin moving away. Bespoke Theo putting some shots up onto the. Actually, not putting shots up onto anywhere. Because that Lifetime just finished off their price there. So that team is taking, I think, casualties for sort of half of it. We're saying that all that's left is Bespoke Theo and Lifetime. So they've got 2 players left now. Moving up on Bespoke Theo. His only salvation is if the team up on the ridge with Battle Strong in them can sort of take some of the attention away, but I don't think they can. Bespoke Theo moving around by himself, takes some more damage, takes even more damage, and goes down. Tekapota with the VSS. But in the end, they ended up getting pinched multiple times and losing the entire squad to the other squad here that just walked through, slowly clearing out Zaki. So while that's been happening, let's have a quick look at what's happening. Trickster getting that kill. Eeyore in the building. Fight. He doesn't want to survive to the end. He's going to take out as much as he can. Not entirely sure that he must realize there's multiple players up here. He moves around. Does he move around quick enough? He does. But MSSH just annihilates him with the shotgun. Pretty much one-tapped walking around that. So while they have lost a player, they've traded that up for another team. But they're in the red zone. And they're rezzing in the red zone and they're outside the building. Desperately running inside now. What should I do? MSSH is trying to loot. He says, I don't care about the red zone. I'm going to loot anyway. In a prone position. Titanium carbide at the bottom knocked out. So actually going for some reses. Promoria gets rezzed. I'm not sure where their fourth is. Oh! Bush gets knocked out looking over. He got caught looking over and is going to go down for it as well. So now you just have Promoria and Wolsey left. Lost two of their team already. Zyrov knocked out in the distance as well. Wolsey looking over with that KAR. Trying to get an angle. Or is he? Or is he just going to go straight for the radio tower? He could be going straight for the radio tower. Promoria does pick up the kill there at the bottom. Yeah, I'm just not following. Promoria does pick up the kill there at the bottom. Nice kill from Promoria. Titanium carbide in front then. It's still low. Oh, another kill, another knockdown from Promoria. Oh, and he gets a squad wipe. Oof. Caught them all on the hill. So Promoria and his teammate are by themselves now. They're running the duos, but gets an entire squad wipe, so they will be getting loot. They will be getting loot. They will be staying on the game. Scally. Bit of a long range trade to the winners here. Oh, Verma walks up behind Kimbus. Verma, the solo player. Verma with the 2 kills, walks up behind that team, gets the knockdown on Kimbus. Kimbus going to be rezzed then by Scally. They're aware that Verma's there. Verma repositioning himself. I love this play. This is really nice. Immediately repositioned. But no, he's not seen Scally. And What Even? They're right in front of him. He sees him now. Shade gets Scally down, but gets killed by What Even. What Even has 2 rezzes to do. He's now got pinched by the team behind. The team that Verma were playing with Darth Maul in that building. What can What Even do? He can't do anything. Building, those rings coming in. Crazy Cageman, Rory and Saint and Brooksy have got position. Oh, they're outside. They're outside. Don't get any kills. Oh, actually, no. Alex is going to go down. One player goes down. One player gets KO'd. The second player is KO'd inside the building. Crazy Cageman moves around the building. There's one player left for this team. I don't even know where they are. They're stuck in amongst all the knocked out players. He's totally pinched. And the grenades come in. So many grenades come in from behind. From Hefe. Hefe gets instantly chunked by Crazy Cageman. Crazy Cageman gets knocked out himself in return. Everyone's getting knocked out. Crazy Cageman knocked down. He's moving for the ring himself now. He's quite low health, but is moving now. He's got the tier 3 helmet, tier 3 backpack on. 4x on the M4. Me and Saint knocked out. That's all he needs. He's just going for it. Brooksy and Rory are having all sorts of problems. Oh no, but Concrete then gets out into the open and gets killed by Rory. Rory gets one back for his team, but however, most of his team's going down and Rory's out in the open and the people in the hospital are chunking him, and it's not going to last very long. Kojo and Lucifer and team have a great position. Mr. Bong including that, they have a great position at this point. So many players are going to have to die coming up to them. The ring, Skinny Pessy going down. Wacko moving right up into the ring now. Skinny Pessy goes down. At the same time, then Melkbus and Vroxy get 3 knockdowns. Wow. Actually, no, it isn't them. It's from the hospital again. It's actually 2 lots of players, 2 lots of squads. The players in the hospital and the players on the bridge there. Just destroyed this team. They all were on the same tree. They all got knocked out almost at the same time. Wacko's all that's left. He's just letting Tyrone die. He's like, bro. He ducks. He dives. He dips. He dodges again. He ducks again. And he gets behind the tree with the smallest margin of life ever. Mr. Bong sees him. Misses the shot. Kimbus goes for the car. Doesn't quite get the shot though. Returns the farm to Mr. Bong. Oh, and then goes down. But it was a valiant effort. Zazo then gets himself onto 4 kills. Kojo on 4 kills. Mr. Bong on 3 kills. Lucifer on 2 kills. 3 kills. Oh. Mr. Bong gets another kill. The roving player gets another kill. That's what to do. farming in the middle now. Oh, position has been taken away. Lucifer team, position has been taken away. Actually, MSSH's team, Melford has the position, but it goes down anyway. Mr. Bong with the flank, coming all the way round like a ninja. Practices the art of ninjutsu when he's been playing PUBG. MSSH goes down. Mr. Bong, wow. Serious plays there while he's doing that. Lucifer not messing around. Lucifer flanking from the other side. They're going to get pinched. Lucifer's team, Zazo, Kojo, Mr. Bong have been really... Come in. Roxy takes some more damage and Roxy's team gets wiped. It's a 4v1. It's a 4v1 now. INPG in the school. INPG goes down. And what a performance from Mr. Bong and the team. What a second game, guys. They held the school, they held the hospital, sorry. The hospital got taken away from them. Mr. Bong went out, flanked the team, took a player out. Lucifer flanked the other way, killed the team off, and they took the hill, and it was just a 2. It was 4v1 at that point. Shout out to INPG for getting his team into second place, despite... Here takes some damage, he gets Schaefer down, he's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Roxy out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by X-Pulse.
Good evening, welcome everybody. We are here. It is Friday. It is squads, and we're going to get right into the action because we've had enough build-up time. Everybody's here. Everybody's ready. I've been told to start the game, so we're going to go straight in. Hope you've all had a good, productive week. Hope you all excited about a bit of squad action coming your way now over the next two and a half hours or so, roughly. 3 games, best of 3. The winners of the games will be the ones who have the most points at the end of the 3 games. Obviously, our point system favours placement, but you also do get pick up points for kills, for anybody wondering. So there are kills are counted in amongst all of that. I hope you're having a good day. Don't forget to follow the X-Pulse Twitter, so X-Pulse_gaming on Twitter. Don't forget to follow the channel if you're in here and having a look around. And also do Discord as well. Discord will be spammed into the channel. Jump on our Discords if you want to take part in these tournaments, and if you want to get news on what's happening when and where with them, then that's the best way to do it, via Discord, Twitter, and everything else. I am the Stifler. You can find me on Twitch myself at _Stifler or Twitter at the Stifler TV. That's all the pimping done, I think. I think that's all the pimping done. So here we go. We're in. Everyone's loading in fine. Right, let's get my microphone sorted. So, big week. Lots of changes happened this week. MSSH here again. MSSH and his team won last week, for anybody wondering. I see Mr. Bong, Zazo, a few players from last week. Obviously, MSSH would like to repeat his win from last week again. We've got the Forza Esports team in by the looks of it. Gaxi, CYS. Can't see the rest of that team, but I think they're all in. One player hasn't loaded them all, but we shall see how that goes. Okay, so yeah, with big changes this week, we've got a new weapon. They've adjusted another weapon, and some other little bits and bobs and changes around recall and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see. Once again, this is first person. So first person squads, best of 3, and this is game 1. Interesting enough, though, we'll be having a. I'll be interested to see how the new mini plays a part in the games. I'll be interested to see if the Tommy gun has an effect. Obviously, now the Tommy gun is a world drop, and they've also edited sort of what the Tommy gun does and how they interact. So we'll be seeing. I'll be really interested to see if any of those 2 weapons make a good showing today. I think some people love the mini, some people hate the mini. So it's kind of that. It's kind of an interesting weapon because there's a lot of opinions about the mini, and no 2 opinions are probably the same about it, to be honest with you. So okay, so we're loading in now, guys. We've got a Minotaur power plane. It's going to take everybody up towards Zaki, north of Georgeport, underneath Zaki. You've got shooting range, Severny, Polyana, Rozok, school. So lots of stuff going on. The nice sort of split, I guess. There will be a chance for people to get to the military. There will be a chance for people to get to things like Primorsk if they want to get cars. Pachinki is going to be available. Rozok is an interesting one. Are we going to see squads try and take over Rozok? Does tend to happen where you normally get 2 squads at Rozok and they sort of fight it out, and then someone sort of claims the town and then does all the looting. So interestingly enough, it looks like only 1 squad there getting themselves down to Polyan. MSSH's squad did very well last week getting themselves down to Polyan. Looks like they're going to be the only people there. So immediately starting really well for them. But we have a big chunk of the server all landing roughly at the same place. We made the executive decision, anybody wondering, from last week, is that we're going to cap our tournaments out at 80 players. Because I think the general consensus amongst us and a few other people is that 100 players makes this not great for tournament play. You know, it just makes it a little bit more constrictive, a little bit more difficult to play. Okay, so we already have someone knocked out, I think. Let's get into this. Luck and Rises over here. Bad Boy Freddy coming up with a car. Looks like he's gets the knockdown immediately with the and dies. Oh, the Bad Boy Freddy picks up a kill straight away at the start. He's going for his second one and does get another knockdown. My God, it's like Mad Max right now. Is he going to get the kill? Oh, almost. Shienzu is very low. Bad Boy Freddy just circling. He's going to get 2 kills with the buggy at the start of the game by the looks of it. I'm not sure Shienzu can actually be rezzed here. Freddy, savage with that buggy, just not letting up, giving himself 2 kills at the start of the game with that. Immediately messing an entire squad up there, and gonna finally get the kill there, and does. 2 kills. 2 kills at the start of the game. 2. That was a bit of luck we got to that. Or it could be 3 actually. No, it was 2 kills. Bad Boy Freddy ended up by himself and gets to get that kill by the looks of it. Interesting. Not sure if he lagged, if his team lagged. Someone just got a another car kill, I think. We're missing all these kills from Simi. Simi getting major damage here. He's got 2. He's got a kill and a knockdown already. So we just missed that. Went to the wrong 2 options for the damaging player, and we went to the wrong one, I'm afraid. So Simi then picking up a kill already in the game. The rest of his teammates are somewhere behind him. He has got another squad there with him as well at Rozok. So there's 2 entire squads over here at Rozok. Gaxi. Oh, Gaxi's already going to be getting killed by the looks of it. Oh, no, he's not. No, he's not. Player gets away with minimal health. Actually gets a knockdown by EasyYS, though. EasyYS has already picked up that mini. Gets the knockdown on the player, actually then kills him with the punch. So EasyYS's team, Gaxi, have got themselves a kill to start off with. Gaxi then cresting this hill. He's got a team in front of him at the hospital. He has a team in front of him at the hospital. What's he going to do about it? EasyYS coming up with that mini. Got himself the M4 as well. Gaxi knows there's people at the hospital. Looks like he wants to work on the hospital a little bit. Kimpara is doing a bit of damage. Looks like we just got there a little bit too late, but he has put some damage onto someone. I'm not sure who. This whole squad has this entire sort of pre-bridge section totally covered. Getting themselves some loot now. Lots of minis. I think the thing about the mini is, unlike a lot of the other guns in the game so far, the mini is one of those guns that, you know, there's a lot of them. There are a lot of minis around, so you will see minis. You will see a lot of action. Looks like Gaxi's taking a bit of damage actually from the school. So we've got Lord DZ taking some shots at EasyYS and Gaxi. Gaxi and EasyYS quite low. I think Gaxi and EasyYS, but yeah, the Energy Creator, their other teammate, is in the background there still looting coming up. So we've actually got a 3v3 squad situation. Looks like they're sieging up on this school area. Actually, no, tell a lie. Gaxi and EasyYS decided to back off. So they both took some shots from the guys in the school and decided to actually back off and go and loot at the houses. Probably the best idea. Not a lot to be gained from those quite long-range, no-scope fights at the school there. Sorry, at the hospital there, I wouldn't say. And their teammate, Energy Creator, spent the whole time looting. He didn't even come up and sort of do anything with them. So, interesting play there. Let's have a look. Go back and have a quick look. So we have one squad then going on to Primorsk. They just landed at Primorsk now. We have One squad at military. We have one squad at Nova. We have one squad at Milita Power. We have half a squad at Milita, and we have some people then between the a lot of people around the farm area for some reason. There are a lot of different squads here at the farm area. Rossi 95. Actually, we just get in and we see some damage happening now. So there's damage happening in the building already. And it looks like actually kills coming out. So that big group of players has been cut down a little bit. So there's now down to just 2 squads at the farm area. These players looting the sort of houses by the water. Taking some long range shots there. Actually, no. Rockwitter trying to get some shots onto Rossi. Rossi and his team just picked up those 2 kills in the building. Rockwiller pulls out the mini. Again, a mini again. A lot of love for this gun at the moment from some people. Not getting the shots he wants though. Rossi is sort of dodging in and out of those haystacks, so he's not really getting the shots on. Let's back out a bit. Let's have a look at the reaction. Rossi 95 is just tanking those shots. I'm not sure why his teammates haven't really thought to flank around on Rockwiller at the moment. Oh, Rockwiller does get a nice shot onto Rossi. Rossi was dodging and dodging and dodging, and Rockwiller actually had hit him quite hard there. While this is happening, his teammate is moving round, I think. Yep, but you can hear the footsteps. So Kimpara is moving into the next house. His other teammate is actually trying to peek through the window. Rossi's taking quite a lot of damage there, and seems to only has an Uzi for himself. Rockwiller is sort of sieging up 3 guys by himself at the moment because Kimpara and his teammate are not really willing to move. Actually, tell a lie. Rockwiller's partner is Kimpara, and actually we've got half a team in front of them. So, sorry, Rockwiller and Kimpara are quite happy to just stay on this side, and they've got half of a squad sieged up. I'm not sure where the other half of the squad is right now, but they're not with their teammates, that's for sure. They actually, oh right, we've got some. Okay, so this is really weird. Right, okay, so I'm with it now. So you have half a squad over here against half a squad. Then you have one player over here against the other half of the squad. So we've got the squad split between the 2 sets of looting areas. Yeah, and you've got 1 player against 2 and 2 on 2. But it looks like the 1 player here, JN Terry, actually has a bit of an advantage because it looks like he's probably going to get the kill. I'm not sure. Still some more damage going down from the mini. Oh, is this going to be a kill? It is going to be a kill. Didn't really expect to get killed from that angle, so he just wasn't expecting that at all. Shotgun and UMP. Jettery is taking a bit of damage for his troubles though, and he's going to get killed by now, I think. Oh no, he's only got that Tommy gun. Tommy gun is pretty savage with the old recall, so it's no guarantee of a kill if you're over 10 or 15 feet away. Jittery does survive for now. Now A1 moving away. Jittery still surviving somehow. Rockwiller and Kimpara in the background. We see Kimpara gets killed, so we're in a 2v3 at the moment. JN Terry taking a lot of damage in that exchange. Let's see if he's going to just heal himself up. What's he got? Let's have a look at his vision. So he hasn't really got much. He just chucked a couple of bandages down. He's trying to chuck a couple more. So we've ended up going from a 3v4 into a 3v2. So it's sort of spun round on itself a little bit. Now we're trying to move round and behind. I think he's trying to flank around. It looks like he has got that 4x scope on his Scar. Has got no helmet though is the big problem. Still having a look for JN Terry. Oh, takes some damage from Rockwiller's mini in the background there. Takes a few chunky shots, so is now going to drop to the floor. This epic ongoing contest is still going on. Rockwiller quite happy just to move up. His nose now is just over this ridge, so he's actually pushing up on Naue. Getting close to his teammate, JN Terry then. They're both going to push over this hill by the looks of it. Now we're trying to take some shots. JN Terry gets himself 2 new weapons. Rockwiller having a look over the top here. He's not seeing Naue. Now he's actually taking some shots. He's still not seeing him. He does see him now. Got that 4x. Quite close up for 4x though. JN Terry just got killed. So Rockwiller is the last person left from the squad. So he's 3v1 at the moment, and he goes down in the 3v1 unfortunately. So in the end, the team, they lose 1 player and actually pick up 4 kills and get the squad wiped there. So quite nice for them in the end. Though the trouble they've got is they're really not going to get any loot out of that exchange. They're not going to get much loot out of that exchange. We're going to go back to the map. We can see that Ryzas, Lucken, and the rest of his squad are now looting up before they come across the bridge. We still have the players, a lot of players still in the same places they were when we looked a few minutes ago. Very few have moved into the ring. Most likely some action is going to happen sort of Georgia Pol Gatka way. We have Zethai, Savgen, Swedish Goat, and Nyman, and they're moving down towards the other side of the quarry. I'm sure they picked that drop up already, so I'm not even going to look at that drop because I'm sure it's been picked up already. We got a knockdown by Hankness. Let's have a look. Hankness actually gets a few players down. Looks like we're at Rozok straight away. So you got one player knocked out, one player almost dead. Player goes down. Actually, player all get wiped by the SK-12 inside that building. One player was already knocked out. The other player was super low health. So Dank Dev walked in. So Hankness, Simi, and Dank Dev, 3 players picked up 3 kills at Rozok. And now I would say they pretty much own Rozok for this point. However, as we look at this game and we look in the background, we see that, yep, there are a couple of players, Muster and his team, are in the background at sort of the farm buildings to the back of Rozok. So I don't know if they'll push from there. They have a lot of gear there. There's a lot of ARs over there. There's some upgraded ARs. I'm not sure if Simi and Hank just want to be hanging around on top of these buildings. We'll have to see. They obviously installed the Spider-Man mod today. We're happy just to chill out on top of these buildings. I haven't really seen people do this a lot. Obviously, first person allows you a little bit more freedom in terms of being out in the open and not really getting instantly murdered. Simi took a bit of damage there, actually. My initial assumption was right, that he's taking some damage from those farmhouses there. Yeah, must have put some damage onto Simi, so he's just trying to have a look around. Lord DZ just got Energy Creator down, so Gaxi and EasyYS are down to 2 players. They did trade, though, but it's 3v2, and looks like Dan Wick has got himself healed up fully. So Gaxi, EasyYS, quite far away. Gaxi has got that 4x Scar, upgraded mag on it. He's taking some shots there at Lord DZ. Lord DZ gets chunked. Dan Wick is chunked. Both players are quite low. Gaxi looking for an angle, not really finding anything. Looks like he's got that flash hider on the Scar as well. EasyYS, his partner, is outside the ring and quite far behind him. He is rocking an M4, but he's not really that close to Gaxi really at this point. So Lord DZ and Damrick. Oh, Gaxi moving. Let's have a look. He's actually moving down towards. I think that's where his partner died. Yeah, this is where their teammate got killed. So interesting. He's looting where their teammate got killed. So Damwick and his team have already killed someone exactly in that position. But Gaxi being Gaxi doesn't really mind. Damwick trying to find an angle through the window. He's looking actually the wrong way at the moment. Damwick is. So none of these players really have an angle. Honey Madu, he might see them. He's not quite far enough around. If he goes a little bit further, he might see, but the tree is probably blocking for Madu right now. The tree is offering a little bit of cover to Gaxi and EasyYS, who've looted up their fallen teammate Energy and now moving along this ridge. Let's have a look at the ring, guys. The ring is really pushing quite hard now, but it's not going to be a bad zone at the end. I wouldn't say it's going to be okay. We've got Gaxi and EasyYS moving down this ridge. Both players not particularly happy to be in the position they're in, but they'll make it work as best as they can. DZ and his team still quite happy to camp this compound. DZ sees Gaxi, got that 8x on the Scar, takes some shots. Gaxi getting a little bit of a sort of touchy-feely touch finder there from him. You know, just a little bit of a hello, I'm over here, just in case you were wondering. Doesn't get not enough to really get him low. EasyYS though, EasyYS gets low very quickly there. EasyYS is really low at this point. It looks like Gaxi's actually trying to return some fire while that's happening. Yeah, still got that 4x on that Scar, trying to return some fire. Sees Damwick in the window. Damwick just gets out, slides to the left, doesn't take any damage from that. All those players are in different buildings as well, so if they do get knocked down, it's going to really suck. Gaxi having a look through the windows, not seeing anybody in those windows. EasyYS trying to get an angle. Still got that Mini. As I said, Mini's a bit of a divisive gun right now. Some people are absolutely loving it. Some people are saying, well, it's just an M4 but worse. DZ's at the open. 8x on that Mini. He has to get one shot onto DZ and then takes one for his troubles as well. So EasyYS gave a shot, took a little bit more damage though. But they're still continuing on this sort of back and forth here, these two players. Gaxi and Easy West, it's interesting that they're quite happy. They know they know the ring isn't moving them, so they can stay with it if they want to, which is I think what they're intending on doing. They're intending on just keep on working as best they can. Let's have a quick look at this over here. So we have got some knockdowns. Actually, no, we haven't. We've got people very, very low. Pink Ghost, Shaxi, Lethal Assassin, Scar have got one of these players down low on this bridge area, catching. Oh, he's got knocked out by Mr. Bong, which Mr. Bong is somewhere else altogether. Not sure where Mr. Bong is. Not entirely sure where he is from here. Oh, it sounds like he's quite up far in the back there or something. I'm not entirely sure. Let's get to Mr. Bong's vision then. Oh, Mr. Bong's really far away from that. Really, really far with the car and that 8x. So a nice kill from Mr. Bong at that sort of distance. A long, long way to be getting kills like that. So nice job. Monty there as well. Zazo. So the whole team, Brucifer, Monty, Mr. Bong and Zazo, all at the ruins. They've decided that the ruins is where they're going to set up. So that's where they've set up. Let's have a quick look and see. They're quite happy to stay at the ruins for now. And who would blame them? They've already knocked out, well, got one squad member down for that, for this team over here. We have a full squad over there with Pink Ghost, or Pink Warrior. Harkness just gets a knockdown. And Simi. Harkness to Simi. Harkness gets another knockdown in the building there. Simi taking some damage from a mini up in the hills. Simi, Harkness, and Dank Dev over here. Now we're gonna go down, I think, to Simi. I think Simi will just finish that player off. No, yep, he is going to. So, Noise trying to take some shots at Harkness. They look like they were good shots, but they didn't get any connections there. Trying to peek. He's in a 3v1 right now, so not really the best situation to be in. 3v1. And your teammate has just gone down. He was trying it, does get absolutely annihilated by Dank Dev in the end. So it's a good shot, a good shooting from Dank Dev there. He gets a good connections and picks up another kill for that team. So this team is already on 6 kills at this stage in the game. They're already on 6 kills. So nice job, good work. They have lost a player for their troubles, but you know, to get 6 kills already at this stage in the game, pretty good. Oh, Danwick finally gets knocked out by Gaxi. Gaxi trying to go ham. Gaxi out in the open though. Takes a couple of shots for his troubles. Madu returns some fire. So Danwick's knocked out quite far away from Lord DZ and Madu. Easy YS with the grenade toss over the top of that hill. Nice toss. Does then follow it up with a good knockdown. So 2 of these players are knocked out now. Easy YS and Gaxi really stuck with it. Easy YS, oh, does get knocked down himself. It's now up to Gaxi. Gaxi finally takes out Danwick in the interim. Gaxi's on the other tree. Madu's on... They're not really on ideal trees to be fighting each other here, given that this is a first-person game. So Gaxi's going to move up and try and get his teammate up. DZ's going to be rezzed by his teammate as well. So Madu's going to try and res DZ. Gaxi's going to move down and try and res Easy YS. Now we're in a 2v2. So Gaxi and Easy YS have knocked this team down. Madu pushing. Madu actually trying to push across. He's got the grenade though. It's a nice grenade though. Let's have a go. Let's go back and see. Is it a good grenade? Not quite. A little bit short. Didn't quite get enough arm action to it. You know, it didn't really follow through, I wouldn't say. So DZ and Madu moving away. Easy YS is res. Monty just wiped out that entire squad while we were looking at this fight, unfortunately. So they're gone. Wow, Monty, Mr. Bong. Mr. Bong and Monty going ham. Mr. Bong and Monty picking up major kills in this game. 5 kills just between the 2 players. Easy YS chucks a very, very long molly out now into a position where he thinks DZ and Madu are, but they're not there anymore. Gaxi moving around, trying to flank. Obviously heard the grenade coming in. Sorry, obviously heard the molly coming in. Tried to flank around to see where it was. DZ, Madu in front of them. That's the mistake of moving outside. That's going to be a knockdown on Madu. It is. DZ, can he save him? What can he do? Is he going to get into the window? He's not. He could peek Gaxi right now. He does peek Gaxi. Gaxi's going to get low. Gaxi gets knocked out. A little bit too aggressive there. Gaxi could die, leaving Easy YS by himself. Easy YS moving down this hill towards Gaxi. What can Easy YS do? Takes damage as well from DZ. Does then get the kill. Gaxi and Easy YS picking up that kill. We have a load of players knocked out here. I don't even know what's happened, but it looks like there's 6 players all gone down in this building. And, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 players down in this building. 3 have survived, though. So 7 players came in and 3 come out. Thunderdome. Another Mad Max reference. That's 2 Mad Max references in one streamer. Okay, we have still some players outside the ring. Interesting enough. Zululu gets that long-range knockdown, I think. No, he didn't. It was Zululu. Skinny Pessy as well. 8x on that mini. People picking up minis all over the place and putting 8x's on them. Obviously the preferred gun of choice at the moment. Cardiac 08, Skinny Pessy on top of this hill. They've got Zululu and team behind them. I think Cardiac and Skinny Pessy are down to 2 players, so they've got a 4-man squad behind them at long range. While this is happening, we're getting knocked out and knockdowns everywhere. Nyman is knocked down. Notorious is probably going to finish him off in a second, I guess. Swedish Goats trying to do something here. Both of his teammates, one's low, one's knocked out. But he is only in a 1v1. His other teammate heals himself up. So Zethice is healed. And while that's been happening, Bad Boy Freddy turns up at the back of this now. Bad Boy Freddy looking all around. Bad Boy Freddy out in the open. Trying to go for the res. Oh, doesn't quite get it. Zethice gets killed by Notorious. Notorious then gets the triple kill, I think, for Notorious. No, yeah, triple kill. He's on 4 kills now. They will be able to get their teammates up as well, so they wipe that squad. Weasel over here will be rezzed. Not bad. Nice squad wipe there. Again, 6 kills for that team. 4 kills for the next team down. Still on 6 kills for Dank Dev's team. So lots of kills all over the shop at the moment, guys. People getting absolutely murdered for their troubles in this game, and the ring is going to push a lot of people. We've got 1 squad, 2 squads, 3 squads, 4 squads, 5, 6, all hitting the ring at the same point. All of these squads are hitting 7 if you include Gaxi and Easy YS, which I'm sure you probably will, because even though they're 2 players, they're still quite a formidable squad. So they're all going to hit it. Okay, we are waiting for players to come in now. Oh, we've got some interesting action over here, possibly. No, it's still that same team. They just have got the squad wipe, though. Bad Boy Freddy and his team moving up now. Mr. Bong gets a RYZAS gets knocked out. He's going to get res. I think this whole team might be able to res him here. While this is happening, we've got serious shots coming in. Zazo with that 4x on the mini. Everyone has a mini. Everyone uses a mini. It's like the extra gun everybody has right now. I think everybody's just determined to use it as best they can. Zazo taking that as an opportunity to get the energy drinks on. His teammate Monty again with the mini. This time he's got the 4x on the mini, sorry, the 8x on the mini, not the 4x. Having a look up the hill, he sees out in the open. Could get knocked down there, does get knocked down. Zazo trying to return some fire. No, he's actually going to go and res. No, you don't want to stand out in the open there. No, Zazo's going to get knocked out as well. Oh no, Brucifer and Mr. Bong. Half of your team are knocked out. What are you going to do? Brucifer is just going to do what Brucifer does. He's going to move up the hill with an AK. He's got the red dot sight on it. He sees TB out in the open. He's going to get the knockdown on him. Oh no, TB just gets round into that cover. So Brucifer's team still in trouble. Brucifer does have a tier 3 helmet though. Monty and Zazo, I think they might go down. I'm not sure. I don't know how they can be saved at this point. Brucifer having a look around. He's trying to sneak around here, trying to get Monty and Zazo up. Brucifer still trying to work out what to do here. In the interim, his teammates Monty and Zazo are going to go down. Mr. Bong tried to save them. Mr. Bong's gone down. So all 3 teammates have pretty much been knocked out in the same place. However, I think it was the team behind, Mustard's team behind have actually got the knockout. So now Brucifer's all by himself. Monty and Zazo will go down in a second. RIZS and team at the top of this hill. They have the hill advantage. Mustard trying to move in. RYZAS sees him. Some nice shots, knocks him out with that SKS. R-Swipe trying to get the res on him. Will RZYS see him? He will. RYZAS, sorry, see him. He does see him. He's going to go down as well. 2 players from this team knocked out. This hill has been absolute murder for this team. They have knocked out 2 entire squads. Revenant and his teammate in the background there. What can they do though? There's not really a lot they can do. They can try and go for the res, but I don't think June's going to get it. I think his other teammate's probably going to die before he engages the res, or if he does, he's going to go down sometime after. Let's have a look. Bad Boy Freddy doing some damage while we've been looking at that. Actually got a whole team again outside the ring, and they're all going to go down outside the ring. I don't think Roxy can actually save himself. He can't. So Freddy was looking at team, and they've all gone down outside the ring. We're now down to 24 players. 24 players. RYZAS again. Just doing so much damage in this game. Every time I look at the kill list and the damage list, he's there. Cardiac. Cardiac. Taking some long-range shots at Zululu's car. Cardiac and his teammate Skinny Pessy have been at the top of this hill for quite a while. They are now moving, respecting the ring finally. Zululu and team moving across the open in this car. Kind of a risky maneuver. What's going to happen here? He has teams all around him. Actually, I think they ditched the car in the middle of the wheat fields there. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work for them. Hydra NH1 shoots the wall. Apparently he just wanted to redecorate. Hydra and Timmy's the last 2 players left in this squad. Actually, no, they're not. Half of their squad's in the middle of the cornfields. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. They're getting in the UAZ. Could be a risky maneuver here. I can hear shots coming in on the UAZ already, so these players could end up going down. They're desperately trying to get to their team, though. It's a big shooting gallery here. You've got players up on this side. You've got players behind from where my camera is, all shooting at this car. Madik and Lemon all shooting at this car, but they've made it. They're all together again. All the players are together again. They're all just using the cars now as a block if they can. They have, however, got players that are right behind them. So Madik and Lemon Aja right behind these players, so they will get an angle. They've got Bad Boy Freddy to their left. No one's making any connections though, but they have got a good position. They're in the middle of the ring. They've driven. I see what they've done. They've driven. No, they haven't actually. They haven't driven to the middle of the ring. The middle of the ring is actually further up, but they've got themselves into the ring at least. Skinny Pessy taking some shots up there. Let's have a look. TB as well, trying to take some shots. So everybody's just feeling each other right now. So he's where Skinny Pessy and Cardiac are to his left. They obviously traded some shots. Zululu actually knocked out the players behind him. And Bad Boy Freddy's still getting kills by himself over there. So Lemonaja goes down to Zululu's team. Zululu and his partner are all the... Yeah, Zululu's team is still up. So he's still entirely intact. Bad Boy Freddy over by himself, I think, here. Trying to take some long-range 8x shots. Just misses the shot on luck in there. Cardiac is still up. Actually, Skinny Pessy is... No, Cardiac's down. Skinny Pessy's still up. Skinny Pessy now. Pessy goes ham. Doesn't quite get the kill. Energy then picking up that kill, and him. We'll get all that loot as well. It's right on the edge of the ring, so not the best position. He's the lone player left in his team as well, so not really working terribly well for him. Simi and Dank Dev still have the banana house. They've had the banana house for about 5 minutes now. It's been a good call. RYZAS with those million squad wipes there, just up the hill from them. He's got Feel the Energy to their left. Zululu and team up there. So looking at it, we've got Lucken just taking some damage now. Looks like from Zululu and team. RYZAS quite happy to just stay in this win. These guys are all waiting on the ring to come in. 30 seconds till the ring comes in. They're just waiting on it now. They're just waiting on the ring to push it now. Summer CG, their partner, up in the smoke. Ah, and they do get the kill on Feel the Energy. Feel the Energy walked around the corner there and got evaporated. It wasn't even like he existed. All 3 players just turned around. Papa moving up with the car. Bold play. Jumps out the car. Takes a lot of damage for it. He's seriously low right now, Papa. But he's got there. Zululu's there. Zululu gets knocked out. All this team are getting slowly knocked out. Timmy's is knocked out. There's 1 player who isn't knocked out in this team. The rest of the team is dead. I'm not sure about that call to drive up. Would have been probably better just to slowly move up, because all they did was get shot up by every single team. Every single team just turned around and shot that UAZ, and it was just murder. Bad Boy Freddy by himself, still going. TB gets knocked down. Machine outside the ring. Actually, no, RYZAS is outside the ring and gets knocked out. That's good night for RYZAS, I think. CG, his partner, is still up though. He's up on that hill. I think Hankness and Simi are going to win this game. I think I think they might win from here. I can't see them losing. They pulled the kills out. loads of kills. They've got the really nice position. That house has stayed in the zone the entire game. Sometimes you get games like this where this house stays in the zone for the entire thing. Trying to find an angle on Bad Boy Freddy. They know Freddy's over here somewhere. They know there's a player over here. Both players just looking at the bushes, trying to find an angle, trying to find a head, trying to find a limb. Freddy knows this. He knows he's got a good position though, and he's not giving it up. But the trouble he's got is he has to give it up. He hasn't really got a choice. He's only just on the edge of the ring. The house is still in the ring. The house is the target here. ZumCEG, the last remaining player left from that squad, who did so much work in this game, just got caught out on that hill. Actually, Bad Boy Freddy just gets taken out. Sorry, I was trying to click on him. Bad Boy Freddy finally wiped out. So we have a 2-man squad, a 3-man squad, and a 1-man squad left. The only people that don't have to move are the people in the house. So, yeah. Like I said, I think the advantage is very much with Simi, Hankness, and Dank Dev. I think their team are prime position right now, guys. I'd be quite surprised if they manage to lose it from here. Everybody just waiting for the blue to push them in. Everyone's just waiting on the ring right now. Hankness takes a shot. He knows now where ZumCEG is. No, he doesn't. He's unaware. Obviously, it's not giving away too much. However, Desire and Machine Gun Jesus picking up another kill. So Desired moving up with the ump. Coming to the banana house that isn't occupied. So it's 2v3. UMP and AKM out. Desire. Hankness. Hankness trying to take a shot around the corner. He's seen Desire. He knows where he is. Desire's got a broken helmet. He's pushing into the banana house. As we get into his vision, actually gets killed through. I don't even know how he got knocked down there, but he might get the res off on him. Desired will get the res off. Interesting enough, Dank, Dev, Hankness, and Simi not pushing at this point. Oh, they are now. They're now pushing. They're now pushing around. Hankness and Simi at the same time. This is going to be it. Hankness and Simi are pretty much going to take this game. It's 1v3, and I think Hankness and Simi, wow, they had the position all game, and they pick up the win, guys. Well, good job. Nice play. So... And you can't even question the kills because that's 15 kills for their team in first position. First position and 15 kills. Can't ask for much more than that. Second place then, Machine Gun Jesus' team with the 7 kills. Third place, RYZAS and team with 9 kills. Fourth place, Notorious Bad Boy Freddy with the 8 kills. Zululu's team coming in 5th with the 7 kills. And then here's the rest of our team from tonight then. So first round over. Interesting games, interesting results. We're going to take a 5-minute break, put the lobby back up, all that sort of stuff, and then we'll come back into game 2. So just bear with us, guys. There'll be some bit of musical interlude. We'll probably play game 3 from last week as an interim thing, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Gets low. Gaxi not noticing that Bergman is to his left though. MBS Lol is knocked down. We could get another wipe early on in the game here. They're not in a good position. Lifetime actually moving out into the open though. Is that going to push it back their way? No, it isn't, because Gaxi's actually healing up at the moment, so he's not going to see them out in the open. He doesn't see Lifetime and Bergman out in the open. He doesn't see them, so they actually managed to meet up with their squad. Gaxi and his team not got great. Oh, Fereska out in the open. Pulls back. P-Bass and MBS Lol in that corner. Gaxi hasn't been seen. He's moving back though. EasyYS gets knocked out. Bespoke Theo's going to poke his head around this corner and probably get a kill on Gaxi. No, he's not. Fereska moving around. Oh wow, this is some serious swarming action going on here. Gaxi tries to return some fire to Theo. Gaxi has no health. MBS Lol is almost dead. MBS Lol's going to move around here. No, he isn't. He gets into the house. P-Bass and MBS Lol are over remains. MBS Lol gets a knockdown on Fereska and kills him. So they've lost the player. Lifetime has. P-Bass tries to trade with Lifetime. P-Bass goes down. MBS Lol in the building is the last person. MBS Lol's going to move around here. No, he isn't. He gets into the house. P-Bass and MBS Lol over remains. MBS Lol gets a knockdown on Fereska and kills him. So they've lost the player. Lifetime has. P-Bass tries to trade with Lifetime. P-Bass goes down. MBS Lol in the building is the last person left from the Forza Esports team. Bergman, Lifetime, they're all swarming this building now. MBS Lol, what can he do? He's by himself. He is totally by himself. Bespoke Theo and pals have lost one player, so it's a 3-to-1 trade at the moment. This fight. Lifetime with the grenade. Is Lifetime going to finish the game here? The grenade goes in. I hear the grenade land. Nope. Another grenade comes into the window. Is that the same room as MBS? No, it is. Oh, Bespoke Theo with the grenade through the window finishes the game off. MBS LOL was trying to hold up there while this has been happening. While these big shots have been happening though, Hepe, whose team is entirely intact, has heard all this damage in the background. Have Bespoke Theo and Lifetime given the position away too much? Me, Hepe, his whole team, they're moving up together. Honduras gets knocked down as well. Chateau G, the last player remaining. Chateau G sitting in the building with the AKM. Just sitting in that window. Not the best move. Didn't see Tyrone. Tyrone then picks up that kill. Ends up with 2-1-1 for that team. Nice kills. They basically wiped the squad out entirely at this point. And started in a bad position. Didn't really get much better for them as things went on. Let's be honest. Nyman, Zorkeen, Zethice. Doing some outside of military looting. Ring is pushing everyone in now. Mix and his team moving up from Novo. Going to get across. Got some damage coming on over here. Meltbus and the Crazy Cage Man trading there. The Crazy Cage Man getting the kill on Meltbus. Oh, that's big. Meltbus, part of MSSH's team. Big kill there. MSSH and Vroxy are still up. So they've lost a player. Brooksy, Raw, Rory, Saint into Crazy Cage Man. All very, very fine players. We saw that last game. But while this is happening, Zyroth, What Even, Kimbus and Scally are behind him. So Zyroth, What Even, Kimbus and Scally are also in the same town. MSSH gets knocked out by Saint straight off. Oh, this is big. Can Roxy get MSSH back? He's out in the middle of nowhere. What Even and Zyroth moving up on them because they can hear the shots coming from miles away. Roxy moving up, trying to get the door open, does get the door open. MSSH gets up, gets a little bit of cover from the other team members, will get the res. So MSSH does get to fight another. Moving downstairs. Got that red dot sight. Saint's still in that. Oh no, Roxy went the wrong way, took a load of damage in the back for his troubles there. Oh no, and Scally's up on the building, so they're getting pinched. So Roxy takes a bit of damage from Scally as well. Roxy not having the best day. MSSH's team, I think, as I said earlier, if they got to second place overall, they probably were in a good position to take this overall, but they're really in a bad situation. They have two squads bearing down on them. Scally quite happy just to stay up here with that M4 and that 8X on the M4. They got the under attachment for it as well. Yeah, it looks like they do. And they've got people behind shooting as well. Clayton does get to the safety of a tree just about though. French Rogue TV is not moving to res. He is now. Wacko taking some shots. French Rogue TV goes down to Clayton. So Clayton and Wacko pick up the 4 kills there in the squad wipe. Nicely done. Patient play. They have players right behind them as well. But while that's going on though, Clayton and his partner are still taking some damage from those buildings. We have ARs, M4s, and ARs, M16s, and KARs. All in that building. Not be long for this world. He's trying to duck and dodge and run. What Even, Kimbus and Scally are not going to let up though. And Frilex is going to go down. He gets knocked out. His teammates up ahead of him. Are they going to turn around and save him? I don't think they are. There's just shots coming from everywhere. There's all angles. Kimbus down there taking some shots. Has got the 2x scope. Trying to find an angle on Mix. Doesn't see anything yet. Looks like their teammate has actually eventually died. Spac G, Pro Warrior. They did actually make it to the ring. They had enough meds. They're actually quite healthy. What Even, Scally, Zyroth moving around. They're right on the edge of the ring. Grotesque moving up with that AKM. Wants to finish off Spac G. Spac G, there's nothing he can do. But I did hear a grenade come in. Oh no, it's actually smokes. But Grotesque, too aggressive. Way too aggressive. Gets knocked out. So much smoke though now. Is that enough smoke? Mix gets the grenade. Gets ready to chuck the grenade. Does get the grenade throw off. I think it bounced though. It did just bounce. Mix is knocked down. Lost his partner Grotesque. Grotesque was super aggressive. Mix is going to go down outside. Wolsey and the Pro Moria clean that up. Still 3 players left from Pro. Wolfex gets 1 knocked down. He's very low health though. Can Scally save it? She can. She can. What Even does get knocked out. Wolfex did come out to play in the end. Oh, there's a big fight up ahead. Denny Desu, Battle Strong, Mimus gets 2 knockdowns instantly. Frankie's is killed as a third. I don't know where the third partner is from that team because they didn't get killed instantly, but they did lose 1 player doing that. Denny Desu and team, they've lost 1 player. Pro Mori and Wolsey are still going for it. They spent most of this game outside the ring at this point, but they're still going for it. Kimbus takes some damage from Demi-Desu. He's only got the... and United Brox are going to go down. Kojo and Mr. Bong doing some damage, taking some damage. There's players behind them, there's players in front of them. What do you do in the situation? Kojo goes down, Mr. Bong goes down, killed by guys outside the ring. They'll be quite peed off at that, I would say. Not the happiest, got killed entirely by guys outside the ring while trying to engage with guys inside the ring. The ring is going to be seriously painful right now. No one is in the ring, no one. Scally is the first person to arrive. Scally has lost the rest of their team, but is the first. Roxy. Oh, Roxy. He doesn't see. They just walked up to the right of him. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. They're all in the open. He just did the first person. He does now. Now he sees. But he sees too late and gets instantly KO'd by Crazy Cageman. But Crazy Cageman takes a shed load of damage. They're trading. There's so much trading coming in. Aloysius coming down to res Roxy, but he can't. He gets instantly knocked himself. Is MSSH is time over? Where is MSSH? I can't even see him. Oh, he's there. I think his time might be over here, guys. I think his time might be over. MSSH then dies and his team goes. It's coming on Darth Maul already. He's probably going to go down as we speak. Does go down, unfortunately. Skinny Pessy. Oh, too many players have left it too late. This could be Brooksy's game. Brooksy and Crazy Cageman, this could be their game. Too many players have left it too late to move. They're all getting chunked by the ring. No one has really respected the ring correctly in this game. And teams are getting decimated by the Trido's knocked down. Heroin's knocked down. Fiberton is the last person remaining from that team. We have 7 players left. Brooksy is down. Crazy Cageman has just res Saint. So we have got 2 players. 3 players still alive. But it's going to go down to 2. Is that they have to try and move now. Brooksy's been knocked out by Deni-Desu. Deni-Desu, who is super aggressive. Saint almost gets knocked down as well. Brooksy is probably going to go down here. Oh, he sees Crazy Cageman. Oh, and Saint as well. Oh, he almost trades. He almost trades. Saint, the last player left alive. Saint's got 1 health. Fiberton versus Saint. Saint's just healed himself. Saint has no helmet. Fiberton has a tier 3 helmet, has a tier 2 chest. Fiberton knows where Saint is. So Deni-Desu takes the final game for his team. With no helmet, Saint takes the final game for his team. GG, boys and girls. Amazing stuff there. Amazing stuff at the end there. Really nice play. Good stuff. So, so thank you for joining us, guys. It's been 3 really interesting games to spectate. Amazing kills. Deni-Desu there with the 10 kills in that game. He was on fire for most of that game. He was on fire for most of that game, to be fair to him. He really... Takes some damage, he gets Schaefer down, he's knocked out himself, absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around, he's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Welcome back everybody. Hello, hope you enjoyed round 1. Crazy house, crazy finish. The UAS play into just having that banana house for so long at the end of the game. It's just, how many of you have ever had a game that ends like that? I mean, I can maybe remember a handful of games where I was in the house from the last 5 minutes to go. So What a ending to that game. So we're going to game 2 now, guys. Game 2 of 3. I'm not sure on the scores. They haven't been quite updated as of yet. They will be updated as we go, so bear with us. The scores will be updated, and the scores then will be put onto Twitch at the end of the game. I am just clicking play, waiting for a server to come up, guys. You know what it's like with this. You click play, the server comes up. I'm impatient, so I keep clicking play, even though I really shouldn't keep on clicking the play button, because the server is coming. They are provisioning it now. So yeah, game 2 of 3. Interesting back and forth in that first game. Less players make for more purposeful engagements. While we did get those crazy Mad Max kills at the start of the game, for the most part, players were able to get their loot, and the fights we saw sort of more extended med-based fights for the most part. So we got more interesting sort of fights. I do think I am in agreement that 80 players, probably a capped out around 80, is probably the best way to go. I don't know. I think it's probably the best way to go for now. The new map might make it more viable for 100 people. Maybe the loot's a bit better. Maybe the town's a bit better. I know, you know, so we'll see how that goes, really. So everybody's getting in now. And we're going to go into game 2. So there's Rock Willer. Obviously doing some decent stuff last game. And we see all the players from last game. Lucifer, Lucken, Savgen, our winners from last game are in. So everyone's going to be going ham. We're going to see a whole different set of winners. Last week in our squads game, what I found in our squads games last week, which was interesting, is that we had a different set of winners in game 1, totally different games from a totally different game 3. All three games were entirely different in terms of winners and stuff. So it ended up being a very more interesting game as a result. So it ended up the guys winning overall were the guys that actually hadn't picked up a win. They were just consistently in the top sort of 3 every single round. So it can happen. You can win overall on the best of 3 type of thing as long as you consistently place well. So, you know, getting a first place, then a 20th place, then a 3rd, 5th place, you know, isn't going to beat out guys that have got, you know, consistently getting like 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, like that. So it's interesting how the point system works like that. And obviously a lot of kills help as well, because we do award for kills. We also award points for kills. So kills will net you points in these games. So almost everyone's in. Someone hasn't quite got in, so some team might end up playing with a bit of a disadvantage, but that happens sometimes. Nothing you can do about that. You just got to prepare and get used to it. A bit like any yellow card in sport, isn't it? You know, you've just lost a player for 10 minutes. So we got us, again, same side last game, except a bit higher and going to finish more towards Primorsk this game. So going over the top of Lipovka, just underneath Polyana. So the school, farm, military power again. People will probably go Polyana. Maybe someone will do my favourite strat and go to Starter Island. I'm not sure. Hopefully, I'd love to see somebody go Starter Island. So we've got at least 2 squads all moving the same direction north. Interesting enough, they're not moving towards Polyana. They're actually just moving straight north. Then we've got Feel the Energy. And his team moving down towards past the prison. Maybe going military power. No one actually really... So wait, is Feel the Energy? Nope, they're all moving directly past the prison. So... Energy Creator, Gaxi, EasyYS, lots of people going for military. Madu and his team landing by the ferry pier by the looks of it. The other team then just dropped out of the plane at the very last minute and going to boom themselves towards Primorsk. Actually, Madu and team moving towards the quarry, interesting enough. So everyone's getting themselves some position. Everybody's going to be able to get some loot. A lot of people landing at Polyana though. Nyman, Swedish Goat and team might be going to Stabler, which is probably the first time I've ever seen anyone do that in a game, but okay. School has got Zazo and Monty there already. Not sure where Mr. Bong. Lucifer is actually landing on Rozok and Mr. Bong. This is... I see teams do this a lot. 2 players go Rozok, 2 players go School. I don't know. It's not something I would do. I'm no squad specialist myself, but it feels like splitting your team this early in the game that far away from each other isn't the greatest call unless you've got particularly strong individual players and you can be sure of some loot. And obviously you can't be sure of loot in this game because that's the one thing you can never be sure of. So Brucifer's hit 2 houses and got nothing. Mr. Bong's hit 1 in the background, got himself a scar. Looks like Anticabdabra with the S686 there moving up on Mr. Bong. Not sure if he's aware he's there. He is aware. He is aware. He's seen something. He knows he's there. So we've got that life-ending shotgun. He's seen Mr. Bong. He peeked in the door. Oh, misses both the shots, and Mr. Bong gets the knockdown straight away. Medic, his partner, moving up with the Vector. Vector close range against this car. Doesn't see him. Takes 3 shots for his lack of vision there, and also then gets saved by the pan. So the pan saves Mr. Bong. We have 1 pan save. We have already a pan save. Mr. Bong running for everything he's worth. In the background, we see Brucifer moving. Mr. Bong does get knocked out. Feels like he got lag knocked out there. Around the corner, Mr. Bong's gone. Mr. Bong is gone. Medic gets the kill. So both of these squads have lost a player again. This whole split your team up into 2 and go to 2 entirely different areas. Brucifer was nowhere near Mr. Bong. He couldn't help him at all there. Medic was quite close to his teammate, so then was able to turn that from a 1 player down, nothing back, to a one trading a 1-for-1. So again, different ways of playing the game. Sometimes that works out for you, sometimes that doesn't, but not my ideal. Okay, so our ring is half military, but it's not going to end military. Looks like we might get a ferry pier ending. Are we going to get a similar thing to last game where one team's just going to pick that spot and get the spot for the game? Who knows? We'll find out though. Rozok's going to be a bit of a battleground. Polyana is going to be a major battleground. We have 4, minimum of 4 squads at Polyana. Looks like Bad Boy Freddy's got himself in between a squad here. So Bad Boy Freddy with that double AR and SKS combo, moving up this building. If he gets to the top of this building, he's got great vision all around him. He will have absolutely fantastic vision everywhere if he gets into this building. Does get upstairs. Is he going to peek? He's going to peek. He's going to see them. He sees them down there. Oh, if he just didn't, if he'd not messed that up, he would have been in perfect position. He is going to get 1 kill though, I think. Or at least a knockdown. Oh, he is. He gets Roxy down right away. Roxy. And kills him straight away. So Bad Boy Freddy, both with the kill and both with the knockdown and kill straight away. MSSH, his partner, out in the open. Freddy then jumps up. Oh, he's being really, really ballsy. Going full scale. Going for it here. Still sees MSSH. Wants to get him. Can't get the jump. Does get the jump. Oh, takes some shots though. MSSH's team partner, Melkbus, gets some damage onto Freddy. So they lost a player, but Freddy's got to take some time now. He's got to take some time. Aloysius gets a knockdown. Resonation knocked out in the background. So these squad have traded 1-for-1 again. It looks like we're in a 1-for-1 trade. Bad Boy Freddy heals himself up to full. MSSH's got a M16. His partner Melkbus has got that mini. Bad Boy Freddy on the top. You already know he's got an M. Oh, right. You know. Just give me decent tools. You know? Just give me decent tools, guys. Right, so we're back into it. Sorry about that. So Notorious then pushing up. Aloysius has the Uzi. Aloysius out in the open there gets chunked by DeWeasel from behind that building. Gets his M16 back out. The problem he's got though is he's got no helmet and he's got low health. So he's 1 shot away from that knockdown. Bad Boy Freddy looking for an angle on top there. Doesn't quite get it. MSSH actually is knocked out by Notorious from that building. MSSH is low. Melkbus is going to have to haul ass if he's going to get him back up. MSSH is really low. He's in a good position to be res though, but he's really low. Aloysius is really low as well and no helmet. It looks like Bad Boy Freddy's team is slowly twisting the knife here. They're slowly getting on top of this team. Some nice angles and some good teamwork is slowly turning this around. The Weasel constantly looking. They know where Aloysius is. They know he's down. Low on health. They know MSSH was down. They know MSSH is probably lacking a helmet right now. So they're going to keep this pressure up. They have lost a teammate, but they're not letting them deter them. So Notorious moving all the way around them. MSSH has actually healed himself at the full. Looks like he had the kit there. Melkbus is quite low still inside. So is MSSH and Melkbus going to be able to hold the inside here? Obviously, MSSH and Melkbus are winners from last week's first-person squad games. So this team actually picked up the win last week with good, consistent, high-place finishings. But looking at this incredible sort of work that Notorious, Bad Boy Freddy and his team are doing here, I'm not sure. I don't know what they can do. Aloysius is so low. Melkbus, I think, might be maybe passing him some meds or just offering some general support. MSSH is looking in the wrong direction for a start. He's looking in the hospital building. There's nobody there. They've already flanked round. Notorious just gets the knockdown. Aloysius was really low health, had no helmet, so Notorious is just taking that as an opportunity to get the knockdown. He's moving up now. Relentlessly going, goes full auto, and the pan saves again. Oh, while he does that, MSSH from the building offers some support there, but Notorious does make sure of the kill. The molly comes in, just misses MSSH. Melkbus is knocked out outside. Oh dear, it's all going to end badly for our victors from last week's tournament. MSSH pulls out the Uzi. Is he going to try and push as one sort of last-dish effort? He is. He sees Bad Boy Freddy. He drops down. And unfortunately, their game ends quite early on. But there was nothing they could do. Bad Boy Freddy and their team wanted to keep that pressure up. They were going all in for that. And they get the kills. So nice kills. Good cleanup there. Well done. Good stuff. So we have a few players then at military. Weirdly enough, they're not really engaging. Easy YS, Gaxi, Energy Creator, one team. Lucken, Zumseg, TB, another team. Revenant and his team to the left there. So there's 3 separate teams at military. They're going to get pushed across this ring. It looks like you have Tommy Shelby and his team potentially maybe making a play on the bridge there. So this is going to be carnage, guys, eventually. It's going to eventually be carnage. Junzia, I think that's how you say it. Junzia. With Muster and team moving out of military. Energy Creator and Easy West. We see them in the background. Looks like we might have missed a kill there. No, we didn't. Just took some damage. All these players quite happy just to chill out in that house. Don't need to move. There's no need to. Obviously, when you put few less players in the game, it means that there is this sort of static mid-game period where players just settle and position and loot and things like that. It does mean that the end game is absolutely crazy, which is always nice, but the middle game does get a little bit out there. So these players are quite happy just to chill out. They look like they're going to make a move now, though. Is the ring forcing them to move? Let's have a quick look. Yeah, the ring is going to force them to move at some point. So no, we actually still got the Rozok situation happening, but Zazo, Monty, and Bruce seem to have taken over Rozok now. So the other team left Rozok. Oh, Dank, Dev, Glenn and his partners are in the red zone there. Right now, we've not got any engagements at the moment. We haven't got anything happening right now. I'm trying to find you something that could be happening, guys. Gaxi, Easy YS, and Energy Creator are moving towards Asswipe and his team. So there could be something happening here. I'm not entirely sure. Let's get into... getting into Easy YS's... And as you said, Notorious died from falling. So Notorious, who was part of that epic siege on MSSH's building there, just knocked himself out from falling. But it looks like he'll get res, so I haven't seen a death from falling. He is just knocked out. Easy YS still looting. So they do have a team to the left, but I'm not entirely sure they're aware they have a team to the left. Look at that loot. That's full military loot. That is full military. That's a mini, tier 3 helmet, tier 3 chest, tier 3 backpack, M4, though he doesn't quite have the rail on the M4 because the 8X on that mini. Having a quick look, doesn't see anything with it though, Easy YS. He was just having a quick look, moving up this hill. So you got Muster and team to their left, but quite far away. Again, first person means you're not scanning around, so you're generally not going to see people look far away from you. But wait a minute, Easy YS takes a look. He's got to see those players. He must see them. Does he not see them? Is that the beauty then of first person? Has he just not seen those players, or were they already over the bridge and we're just over the hill? No, they weren't. Muster still in vision now. Easy YS with that 8X, he finally sees them. He's taking some time. Is he going to get any shots? No, he's just letting them go. Choosing not to take any shots with the mini there. Just watching the direction they're going, feeding that back to his team. Easy YS and team moving up now. I think this is part of the Forza Esports team. I think this is the Forza Esports team, but this has been let down the player for some reason. So they were aware they're there. We're all converging on this bridge area, guys. We're all going to be converging on this bridge area. The bridge isn't being pushed yet, though, but when it does get pushed, we've got 1, 2, 3 squads, and then Revenant, who I think is actually part of this squad here. So that's actually just 3 separate squads, all meeting at this exact point here. And then you've got another squad the other side of Ferry Pier, other side of the bridge over at Ferry Pier, that are quite happy just to chill out there. So it's going to go through this period now where there's just going to be people positioning themselves and trying to get best position they can. You've got Easy YS and Gaxi moving over this hill. Our swiping team are to the sort of over the brow of the hill, losing the houses by the shoreline. They could obviously go down to the shore and get themselves a boat. That is another option. Gaxi then has got the mini. It looks like the mini and 8X is the go-to combo. The pro team players are picking up that mini 8X, and it looks like it's going to be the go-to combo. That's what people want. That's what people are going to have by the looks of it. Gaxi still taking a look. Again, not seeing these players. Arswipe in that building down there. Junzer and Muster in the building in front. It looks like they've got an idea they're over here. They did see them run this way, so they will be... They are aware something's over here. All three of these players have long-range weapons. We've got cars, we've got minis, we've got 8Xs. So it's not a nice place to be in to fight against this. They've all got military loot. There's tier 3s. There's 8Xs. There's upgrades galore for the weapons. So they are tooled out. They went military, which is always a risk, and it's working out for them. Arswipe is just inside this building. Let's have a look at what he's doing. He hasn't healed himself up either, so he's not even full health. He's looking now down at the shore. He doesn't want to take that that bridge, I don't think, Arswipe and team. Arswipe himself actually, guys, got some tier 3 as well, so it's not like all the tier 3 sits with Gaxi and team. These guys have got some tier 3 as well. I'm not sure what he's doing. He turned around there. He's coming back up towards Gaxi. Gaxi's go over the top of the bridge there. He might have seen him. Gaxi's definitely seen him. Arswipe's going to go straight down, gets knocked out. He is so far away from his team, he is just going to die. So, oh, long range shots though on Gaxi. Seriously, long range shot from Muster there. Muster with that 4X, with the long range shot. Muster and Juns both taking a lot of damage. Gaxi took some damage. Easy YS is taking a lot of damage. Again, it's all this converging from behind. Zum CS and partners have actually got Easy YS and Gaxi in a bit of a pinch. So TB, Luck and Zum CEG have got them in a pinch. They are determined to make this pay as well. So they're getting up on top of the high ground here. I would go and have a look at Freddy's crazy knockouts there. But to be honest with you, this looks like this could be more interesting. Oh, Zum CS has just got knocked out. He messed up. He didn't realize he was in vision. So now Lucken and his team have a major issue. They've got to try and res one of their team members. TB having a look down. He's only got the hollow. And we're at like 8x range and he's only got the hollow. Lucken. What does Lucken have? Lucken taking some long range shots to Creator but doesn't get any hits. Easy YS moving up this hill. He's like a madman. He knows he's got the knockdown. So he's pushing it. I love it. I love it when players are this aware of everything around them. So he knows he has the knockdown. He knows pretty much where the knockdown was. He's seen the bike because he knows it's right next to the bike. So he's pushing this hill. YS. Still in there. Gaxi moving up the hill. Lucken and team have decided that actually we better not take these guys on because they just turn around and knock one of us out straight away. So they're actually getting across the bridge, which is the sensible play because it's not going to end this side. It isn't. The bridge is now... Oh, and as they do the grenade was so close. TB's probably going to go down, is he? He is so low. Oh, they will be so sad when they watch this back. TB is one shot from being knocked out of that car. Look at the great escape there. All these players are almost down. Are they moving into another team? No, they're okay. They're still shooting. There's still shots coming in. There's still shots. Wow. Every single player in this car is almost dead. They're going to go past the whole team and they're all going to get killed. They're all going to get killed. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was a kill set up by Easy YS and Gaxi's team and finished off by DZ Madu over this side. Wow. That's the easiest kill this team has ever picked up. Every single one of those players was one shot from death thanks to Easy YS, Gaxi and team doing so much damage. In the interim though, Muster and team have managed to get themselves away. And looks like they're actually swimming. Sorry, I'm just zooming in, guys. Ignore me. I'm just zooming in to see. Yeah, it looks like they're all swimming across. So, we have some knockouts. Let's have a look at Monty's vision. Wow, there's a lot of players here. Monty with the grenade. Monty's going for a big grenade throw there. Oh no, he just messes it up slightly. Blindsider in front. Monty tries to take a shot. Blindsider doesn't get any damage on him. Tries to go for another grenade. So he tries to go for another molly. Pink goes in there. The molly doesn't quite connect. Zazu in the stairwell with an ump. We have Pink Ghost, Shaxi, Lethal Assassin, Scar on top here. I hear another grenade coming out. Lethal Assassin holding the mid building by himself. Not really where you want to... You don't want to be this guy, do you? You don't want to be the guy that has to hold the mid against 3 players, do you? Crucifer lets himself be known. Lethal Assassin tries to push. He's got that silencer on that USP. Crucifer with the serious amount of damage. They're both doing damage. Zazo moving in with Ump himself. We've got Ump against Ump. We've got Silenced Ump against... Silence. Monty putting some damage out. Oh, Lethal Assassin is chunking everyone that comes through this. And the Pink Ghost gets the knockdown on Zazo. Nice play through the window there. Jumping knockdown on Zazo. So now it changes around on itself. Now we're down to 2v4. Lucifer out in the open there. Pinko's trying to go for it. Lucifer's teammates are down. Lucifer's by himself nearly. You know, he's got Monty uphill. Lucifer gets knocked out. The drop down comes in now. Monty gets one knockdown himself. Almost gets 2 knockdowns. Monty pushing in here. But the S686 and the S686 has the final say, as it so often does when you're in the building. S686 just said, get out. And the answer was, okay, fair enough. I'll leave then. What a bit of back and forth there from that team. And Shaxy's team didn't actually lose a man with that play. They didn't lose a man, so they were all up. They all got quite low, one knocked down, but they didn't actually lose a player during that engagement. So that's really nice for them to pick up those 3 kills, squad wipe, and still all be alive. So they'll get all that loot from Lucifer and team. Sometimes you try and go for it. Sometimes you try and go for it. You try and push a fight, and it doesn't quite happen for you. But you know, what can you do? Okay, so we got people coming across the ring here. Easy YS Gaxi moving. Oh, I want to see this. You will forgive me. I really would like to see this. They actually went under the bridge. A bit like the Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Chili Peppers song. I'm making a reference to a song that probably none of you have heard because I'm old and no one else is here. So Lord DZ and Damwick to the left there. They picked up that kill, which was rightfully Gaxi and Easy YS's, I believe, to be honest with you. But you know, they picked it up anyway. No one here. Let's have a look at John over. Damage. Okay. He did some damage to someone. I'm not sure what damage he did though. Let's go onto the map and have a quick look, see what's happening. So actually Easy YS and team are quite far away. DZ and those players have made a move already. Muster a little bit further away from those players. Notorious and team, the ones who took out our winners from last week, are moving in. Everyone's got a nice position. Everyone's got pretty nice position. However, we have got the Swedish GOAT team with Savgen moving up quite close to this team here, but they might get pushed together. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to be in a little bit of a holding pattern, guys, right now as people get pushed in. Let's look at Feel the Energy view because he seems to be closest to another player. So that is a player on his team, so yeah. All 4 of these players still up. We've got minis all around the place again. We're not going to see many engagements for a few minutes now, guys. By the looks of it, we might not see many engagements for a minute or two. But saying that, oh. They've changed something to spectator again, unfortunately. And now you can't double click to get into this view, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, Lord DZ is going to get knocked out by the car. He is, yes. Easy YS going ham with the battle tank there. Easy YS with the battle tank going all the way through. Energy Creator and Gaxi in the background. How did Easy YS survive? How did he survive that? How did he get that knockdown and not get killed? I have no idea. He hasn't got much chance. He does need to heal right now, though. They will get that player back up. He has already, Lord DZ's already been res, but Easy YS sort of went a little bit ham with the car there and got away with it somehow. I still don't know how he didn't die. I need to watch that one back, I think. Dewink and Honey Madu. Honey Madu then gets a shot. Pulls himself back a bit. Actually, these guys look like they're running for the ring now. We're getting some other shots from far away from Zoezo and Notorious. We've got Bad Boy Freddy there as well. So this is kind of a weird like pinch it's turned into. We thought it might end up at a pinch on the bridge. It didn't really. It's now ended up in this sort of area. There's at least 3 squads here. The only one that's still got all 4 players left is DZ Madu's squad. Freddy and his team moving a little bit further away. Easy YS, Energy Warrior, and team are moving up. Revenant's here. Oh, Revenant gets the knockdown. Revenant 22 out in the open by himself there. Gets that knockdown. More shots coming in. Oh, no, they could all be down. I think this is over now. This is it. Done. Wow. Totally wiped there. Muster Revenant team totally wiped, but they are going to take some damage themselves because they've given their position away. Muster trying to get himself into a good position, but these trees do not offer you a lot of help. It's a little bit like trying to hide your modesty with a matchstick, I would say. Doesn't really help that much. Muster's team Still up, still good. They've got picked up another kill for themselves. They're on 5 kills now. Lord DZ, Honey Madu in front. Honey Madu looks like he's about to go down. He does get knocked out. His other teammates knocked out. It's all just gone wrong for them. DZ has got it all to do. He's got it all to do by himself. Can he get the res? Madu knocked out. I don't think there's an angle there. DZ tries to chain with Muster, and Muster comes out on top of that fight. Muster, Revenant, Junzit end up somehow end up coming out on top of this little 3-way squad action. So nice for them. Noise Cutie Pie. Okay, that's one hell of a name, buddy. Got that 4x, got the Ridge. We have a knockdown over here as well. Rival KO, sorry. Rival KO gets the knockdown, but they will get the res behind that tree. That is a thick tree, not a thin tree, so there's enough room to fit 2 people behind it. See, guys, there are thin trees and there are thick trees. Let's get into Shaxy's vision. He has been knocked down. He is getting res. Some shots are coming in on their position. Oh, I see, from Tommy Shelby and his team. Scarpin at the top of this ridge looking over. Has got no helmet at all. Feel the Energy just got knocked up by Rival Co. back where we just were. Rival Co. just killed Feel the Energy. They've actually survived this. Still 4 players alive. They're kind of not in the best position loot-wise and armor-wise, but they're still alive. Let's have a look at this. Nope, nothing happening here. Rival Co. moving across. Desire, very low health. Desired. Oh, big grenade. That's going to take 2 players out there, I'm pretty sure. They're both knocked out. I'm not sure what can go down there. Oh, Pemb in the background. Machine Gun Jesus has got 2 knockouts on that same rock. He's looking at the rock. He's got the knockouts. Actually, John Ode and Pemb are actually to his right. He doesn't realise. He's still looking at the same rock. John Ode moving up now. He's out in the open. Is he going to go down? We can see him out in the open there. He's not going down, though. Does start to take some damage now. And finally goes down. Machine Gun Jesus with that KAR shot gets that kill, wipes that squad out. So we are down another squad. We have a lot of players left alive for a small ring. It is not a big ring, and there are a lot of players, and there's going to be a lot of stuff going on right now. Here we have Junza trading. And his team over here with the mini. We've got Williams and Bazzino. Bazzino knocked out at the top of the ramp. Revenant moving up. Revenant trying to get the kill. Revenant has got Williams really low. Williams is 1 hit. Williams gets killed by his teammate. However, Revenant is low and taking damage from below. So there's a lot of damage coming up onto that hill. They've seen the shots going down. Zululu taking some damage. Put his head in the window. Probably not the best idea. Fucking car. I have no idea how to say this name. Okay, so everyone has houses now. Everyone has houses. Lethal Assassin and his teammates up at the top of this hill, desperately trying to make something happen. Swedish Goat's actually by himself. He's the last player left alive, and looks like Swedish Goat does go down there. Tried manfully to do it, but there was a 4v1. So it looks like Lethal Assassin and Shax's team are going to pick themselves up some bit more loot. And like last week, we're going to get an entirely separate team placing first. I can see Desired in the background. We can see Rival Co and his team on top of that hill. A few players, Zululu and team, have some houses here. The houses aren't quite in the zone, so they're going to have to move. Dank Dev, Zululu, Hydra, Timmy's. Desired. Timmy's taking some nice shots on exposed on that hill. It's a bad place to be, and you're running down the hill. There's a guy with an 8x and apparently a 4x as well, and it's not a fun time. Now we're trying to do something. We're down. Low. Timmy's with some serious damage there. He's already got 1 knockdown. Players are going to get res though. Are they going to get res? Oh, actually, they might be leaving him to die. It could be because the ring's pushing and they're leaving him to die. They're trying to push out across this area. This is not good for Rossi and Rival Co. Rival Co is outside. His teammate gets knocked down in front of him. 1 teammate's already down. Rival Co trying to dodge, but there's too many players in front of him. Rival Co is going to go down. He's the last man alive. Can he do anything? to save his team in the game. I don't think he can. He's trying to return some fire. He's very low. He's going to go down to the ring. The ring is seriously damaging at this point. And we lose another squad. Zalulu and team trading with Desired. Desired gets knocked down outside the ring. Hydra is actually outside the ring and still trying to fight. He needs to slap around the ear to get back in. Machine Gun Jesus with the shot. Machine Gun Jesus goes down to Timmy's team. Zalulu is the only casualty from that exchange. Zalulu's going to get res now. Zalulu is going to get res. Timmy's team will be going into this with 4 players. We have a 4-man team, a 3-man team, a 4-man team, another 4-man team, and a 3-man team. We have a lot of teams left alive. I don't know how to say that. Tommy Shelby's teammate has gone down. Fock has been down. The enemy has got the task of looking down the stairs. Simi looking out the other window. In the background, we hear Timmy's team. And Zalulu is getting some more knockdowns. The NM8 wipes out all of Tommy's team. Tommy is by himself now. Glen M8 has wiped his whole team out, bar Tommy. And in the background, we see... Oh, and Timmy's then kills Tommy Shelby. Tommy Shelby's team has gone. Timmy's finally finishing that team off. Going to a bad position. They were in a 3-way pinch. Still more mini shots coming in from Timmy's team. Zalulu moving down this ridge now. They're going for the ring. There is actually a team already. Kimpara and team are actually at the other edge of the ring. So, oh, a huge fight going in now. This is just going to be lots of deaths. We just see people dying. I can't even commentate on it. 2 players down. Jaxi down. Scarp down. And it looks like we got a squad wipe. A 4-player squad wipe. Not a single casualty. Dankdev got knocked but will get res. Only 1 knockout for an entire squad wipe there. They pushed hard and they all got wiped. However, the ring is pushing. I don't think Dev has enough time to get up. Does he? Does he have enough time? Oh, people always prove me wrong in this game. Glen M8 moving out. He does know Timmy's team is to his left. Timmy's and Zalulu's team is to their left. Timmy low. Hydra. Timmy's. Oh, Hankness takes a bit of damage there. Timmy is already low health from that previous engagement. Timmy's just going ham with the mini and that 4x. Making sure there's no one running up on him to the left. Trying to scan, having a look, not seeing anything particularly. Dank Dev up in front. Simi gets KO'd. Simi very low now. We've got 4 squads left and 4 players at the moment. But not for much longer because Timmy's is actually pinched, but pinched and doing lots of damage. So Rockwiller's going to go down as well. Rockwiller's teammate is down. Simi's down. Timmy's team just going ham on everyone. They're just taking on all teams at the same time. They're taking both teams on. They're in a pinch and they're still taking both teams on. And they're doing well. Dank Dev, Hankness and Glen Lemate are the only players still up. The other team to our left has lost a player as well. Delulu and Timmy's. And we see Papa going for a big flank there with the Scar. He's going for a flank on this team. 1 player's down. What's he done? He's swapped out to the mini and he's moving back towards his team. He's caught in 2 minds. He knows he's got these guys. He knows they don't see him. He can see the damage coming in on them. Moving up now. Papa moving up on them. He's flanking right round. Rockwell has been knocked out. Papa going to go for the big play. Gets the knockdown. Is he going to get the squad wipe? He does get the squad wipe. Timmy's team. Whoa. What movement? Zalulu and Timmy's and their team up against Hankness and Glen Lemate. Zalulu quite happy just to keep the pressure up. He's got that M4. He's got the S686 to pull out still as well. He likes that. Zalulu likes pulling out the S686 and ending someone's day. This team have been absolutely dominant in this game. Every engagement they've come out on top. This has been some fantastic stuff. Glen M8 is the last player that remains for that team. Oh no, wait, Sims is still alive. Ignore me. Sims is still alive. There's 2 on 4. Timmy's moving up. Nice little flank here. Timmy's got Glen in his sights. Or does he? Goes back to the mini. Zalulu to his left. Oh, Glen M8 gets knocked out by Hydra. Hydra gets the nice knockdown there. We're going to get a win, I think, for Timmy's team. We're down to Hankness by himself. Hydra moving up. And Hydra. Actually, no. Timmy's gets the kill. So Timmy's team win. What a really, really awesome performance there. They were pinched. And they somehow made it work. They were pinched by 2 entire squads at the end there. And some nice flanking maneuvers and different bits of play got them the win there. Really, really nice play from Timmy's team. Amazing stuff. So our winners of game 2 are Timmy's and his team. They've got the what we got, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kills, not too bad. Hankless's team did really well to come second there. Got a load of kills themselves. Rockwell as a team in 3rd. Pink Ghost Lethal Assassin Scarp in 4th. Rybaka Kashik in 5th. Desired Machine Gun Jesus in 6th. Obviously down the player there as well, so not bad seeing they were down the player. And then we go through the rest of the team. So I'm gonna pass all the scores through to our scoring team. They're gonna be getting on updating the scores now. We're gonna get the lobby up for game 3, and we will bring you game 3 and the final game to decide our games today. So stick with us, guys. We're gonna have a bit of music, bit of a break for 5 minutes, and then we will get into the next game. damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the shit. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Expulse.
Hello everybody, we're here now for round 3. So we're at round 1 and round 2. I've had a look at a little bit the scoring from round 1, and I can see that obviously we know who came top of round 1, but then obviously the team that came top of round 1 was still there in the top 5 in round 2. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens at the end of the scoring here. I haven't got the round 2 stuff sitting in front of me yet, but it will all be updated and obviously put onto the Expulse Twitter, put into the Discord. So you will get all the placements for everything shortly after the match ends. Will be put everywhere, Discord, Twitter, all the rest of it. So you will be able to see who's won overall for the series tonight. I'm going to click the play button now, so we're going to get into the 3rd round of the day. The 3rd and final round. So after this round, like I said, all the scores will be totted up and we will find out who's won overall. Bear in mind, you know, kills also have a big part to play in the placement and where people place in these games. We do award points for kills. We welcome players who want to go ham and kill each other. So kills will get you points. Kills do change the placement significantly. I think in round 1, our top team of Hankness and Simi had 15 kills. So that was Ayuro. Irma from round 1 ended up with 7 kills in 2nd place. Vandals ended up in 3rd place. Dabbage Incorporated ended up in 4th with 8 kills. Binstack, which is Zalulu Timmy's, ended up in 5th. Zalulu and Timmy's team actually, as things stand, just doing the maths roughly in my head, with the kills they got from game 1, which is 7, and the placement of 5th, and then coming 1st in the 2nd game with all those kills they got, will probably be in a very good position to take this overall. At this stage, it could really be Finstack, so Zulu, Papa, Timmy, and Hydra, who actually in a position to win this. See how it pans out. Anything cannibal happen, but if Timmy's team is able to get themselves into that sort of top 3 position, they're probably going to win overall tonight, which would be pretty well deserved, seeing as how well they played out that pinch situation at the end of game 2, which was, I mean, you so rarely get to see that. You really rarely get to see it where a team is entirely pinched by 2 other teams and they kill both of the teams at pretty much the same time. It's just, it never really happens like that in this game. So here we go, most players back. Some players out of contention have dropped out in between rounds. Some teams, unfortunately, now having to fight with 3 because they've had, unfortunately, 1 or 2 dropouts here. Now, mostly, we're at 4-man squads. There's only, I think, 2 squads that have a slight issue. They now added a zoom feature, which is just... this is the thing. If you cast this game, what happens is that every time Bluehole update the game, they also update the spectator. And they put stuff in spectator that they don't necessarily tell you about. So you log in and have a look, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And then suddenly there's, like, all these extra features, which you have to get used to. And they change the entire way spectator works between different patches. So it is always quite interesting, that first game after after an update, to find out. Interesting enough, though, everyone's rocking a mini and nobody seems to be rocking the Tommy gun, is what I've discovered, despite there being a lot of Tommy guns out there. So we have a military-based start, which means we're going to see a lot of death early on. I think so far half of the... Oh, not half, maybe 20 players or so. We scroll in a little bit more. I think it's around 20 players probably coming down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 2 squads going to the middle of military. Another squad sort of not moving very much. I'm assuming... Oh, they are now, thankfully. Swedish Goten team moving to the outskirts of military. Not a bad call in a game where it's actually starting at military to move to the outskirts of military. It's not a bad call at all. But we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 squads landing at core military itself. So I'm going to load military in because you know what? It's going to get savage straight away from the start. So Muster and team landing at the sort of houses, living quarters area. At the sort of admin block, you've got Rock, Willa, and Jateri, Snaggy, Kimpara. Skinny Pessy already doing some damage there. Wow. So Easy YS and team already doing some damage. Just jumps in that building, immediately gets a med kit. That's exactly what you want when you take that much damage. You immediately pick a med kit up at the start of the game. But military's going to play out in an interesting fashion. We're going to see a lot of death over at military. Rock Willa, Jay and Terry. They're all moving out into the open there. Revenant, he's up there. He's got that crossbow. Is he going to try and go for the mega long-range crossbow kill? He thought about it. He did think about it. He thought for a few seconds about that, but still got it. Oh, we might end up seeing each other on this platform. We've got two players coming up. You've got Revenant moving by himself there. Revenant picking up that helmet, moving down. We've got fights going on behind us, but I'm going to stick with this because Revenant's actually moving up. We've got Kimpara at the top nearly as well. Gaxi just gets some knockouts. Who wants to spectate Gax anyway? It's not like he gets any kills ever, is it? Kimpara moving to the top here. Revenant just dropping down. Gaxi being knocked out while we're doing this. Actually, no, it's Jinateri moving up to the top. Cardiac gets knocked out. So that entire team has been wiped in the background. Skinny Pessy is down. Yep, looks like they've all been wiped. Revenant just camping this. Janitori's going to go straight down. Revenant has no health left though. Jay and Terry then, his partner. Actually, they moved up the other side of the building here. So Revenant's been totally knocked out. Snaggy's going to move up with the shotgun, probably finish Revenant. They have lost a player for it. Muster taking shots with the UMP at that range with the 2x. Not really doing a lot of damage. Actually, still getting some hits on Rock Willa though. Rock Willa and partner trying to get down. Oh, Rock Willa's going to get knocked out. He fell all the way down. So two players knocked out from this team over here. Rock Willa. Two of their players knocked out. In the background then we see Zach Gaxi, Easy YS and team have wiped the other team while this was going on. So out of the military starting 4 teams, we are now down 1 team. And we are now down a couple of players. Rock Willa taking some damage there. But gets back up. Junja Muster in these buildings. Shaxi gets a knockdown. I kind of want to stay here. It's hard to be everywhere at once. Players are determined to actually get all amongst it all at the same time. But what can I do? I can't be everywhere at once, guys. We can't do it. Lethal Assassin killed Medik. I sort of want to have a look. Let's have a look. Lethal Assassin and Shaxi. Looks like it was actually a Rozok again. I think Medik started at Rozok last game and got a kill straight away at the start of at Rozok last game as well. So that's 2 for 2 for him. But okay, we're going to get back over to military then, see what's going on here. I was interested in seeing that. Rock Willa moving away, Snaggy and Kimpara as well. They're all getting out of there now. Junzir Muster still holding these buildings. We see Gaxi, Easy YS in the background there. Muster, Junzer in the buildings. There's not much going on now. We've settled down. All these players have moved out away from each other. So we have actually settled down. We have 1 team down at Pachinki. We have 2 teams at Rozok still. We have 2 teams at Polyana. We have 1 team at the mansion. We have 1 team at the prison. We have some guys going military. It looks like someone's taking some damage, is he? Or is he? No, he's just healed himself up. Rockwell finally got himself healed. Was low for ages. Zululu and Timmy's team actually spread out all amongst the farm. Some long range shots then. Possibly going in on Muster from Gaxi's team. Actually moving around. Got that M4 in his hands. Trying to find an angle. Mr. Nika is actually camping in the building. Junza has the car. Takes a shot at Gaxi. Takes a lot of damage. Oh, actually, no. The bit of delay there. Gaxi actually does take some damage from that. What looked like delayed shot. It might be lag delayed. I'm not entirely sure. But Junza shot. And then a few seconds later, Gaxi took some damage. Junza has no helmet, has no armor. So I'm really not entirely sure about the choice to try and take a fight there, because Gaxi, EZYS and team do have a lot of everything. Still trying to take some shots though, not scared to take a couple of shots. Does get 1 shot at EZYS's leg. Seems to be quite determined to take out the angles here with that car. Oh, trapped in that room, gets back out of it again. Junza seems to be able to be like 2 places at once somehow. It's an amazing ability. He's like everywhere. He's constantly in every single room. The doors are shut, but they're obviously only shut because of spectator bugs. This tends to be a lot of times why you don't first person, guys, because you miss a lot of this weird. First person's kind of weird for spectator. It doesn't always work that brilliantly. I think there's some sort of lag. I don't know whether it's my end or the game end, but there seems to be some sort of warpy type of lag. I'm not entirely sure. But Junzi just got knocked out. We spent too long probably in that building without a head armor, so has been knocked out now. We've now seen the players swarm up on the knockout. They're not messing around. We missed their first squad wipe. We're going to see if we're going to see another one from them. Gaxi moving up. Gaxi's very, very laggy in game though. Gaxi tried to move up into the stairs. Got killed by, got taken out by the SK-12, but does survive for now. Mustard takes him out with that SK-12. Easy YS trying to move into the building. It looks like Energy Creator's probably going to get the heal on Gaxi. There's some weird stuff going on in the military, and I think it might be lag based at the moment, guys. Obviously, we don't provide the servers. They are provided by Bluehole themselves, so... yeah, there's definitely some weird lag going on here. I've just seen the player run past the building 3 times. But Easy YS going for that grenade. It might just be spectator lag. I'm not entirely sure. But he's going for the grenade. No grenade went off. Mustard drops down. Still got that SK-12 loaded. I'll swipe upstairs. Got the car. I'm not sure car is really that ideal for this situation. Mustard still got the SK-12. Tries to... oh, gets knocked out by the M4 headshot. But Gaxi has no help. There's nothing to work with now. Half-Life moves downstairs. Goes full auto. Gets the kill on Gaxi. Gets knocked out himself. Energy Creator. Actually, no, Gaxi gets knocked out now by Jinze. Jinze really low HP. Moves in, gets the kill on Gaxi. Energy Creator then closes the door. Energy Creator opens the door. Versus AKM. Easy YS drops down. Does get a nice kill. So there was a big trade there. They lost Gaxi, but they did wipe the squad. So that's the second squad Easy YS's, the Forza Esports team have wiped at military. Kind of weird. I'm not sure what that lag's about, guys. I have no idea if it's my end, their end. I'm not entirely sure. Zethlice looks like he's just got himself the drop, I would say, by the looks of it. Does seem to be laden with an an AWM. So his team have picked up then that AWM from the drop. So nice for them. Swedish Goten team have got that AWM now. Timmy's and his other team's going in 2 separate cars. Going to pick up Zalulu and get across that bridge. We're at 58 players. It doesn't seem like we're at 58 players because there's so many players north. So if we go to Notorious. Notorious actually running around on the fight. We've got Daweasel downed. Bad Boy Freddy quite far away. They're very spread out here. Daweasel has been downed in the open. Bad Boy Freddy trying to find an angle there. He's in the house. I'm not sure what he can see. Tommy Selby moves into the building. He sees Tommy Selby. He hasn't really got an angle. Oh, he does make an angle for himself. Just through the stairs there. Tommy Selby then going down outside the building. Someone's shooting up at the window there. Trying to get some damage on Freddy. Freddy's teammates are 2 of them downed at the moment. It's Freddy against this entire squad. And Freddy gets downed as well. 3 of Damage Inc. are downed at the 57th. 57 players left alive mark, and it looks like they're not going to mess around. It looks like Freddy's going to get taken out of the game. So Freddy does indeed get taken out of the game there. Resonation knocked down by this rock outside. He might be able to get a res on. They're going to res Shelby at the mansion complex there. They're going to move out. If they do, then Resonation's probably going to die. Daweasel and Notorious might have already decided to leave him to die. It looks like they have decided on leaving him to die, and they have indeed decided to leave him. So the Weezer and Notorious all left now from Damage Inc. Okay, so nice pick up there. Unfortunately, Damage Inc. now really in a bad position because they've only got 2 players left alive. Exodus and Scotchy still looting up. Mr. Nex and team moving down in the car. Going to go past Exodus and Scotchy at Militer in a second. So might get into the view here and see what happens. Actually, they are their teammates. So they're going to pick the teammates up now at Militer. Possibly then going to try and get across the bridge in that UAZ. Hopefully, maybe so. Okay, so we've got a Ouija TV in a fully loaded car. It's going to be driving up behind this team we've just seen now. Actually, only 3 players in the car. Actually jumps out of it, so decided not to drive through all of Military. Interesting. You know it's going to end at Military. This game is going to end on the Military Island. So you have to get across at some point. The question is how do you get across? Notorious and his partner, Weasel. Weasel is still really low. They're still running. Honey Madu behind them. Looks like Honey Madu has some sort of vehicle. of some sort in the background. Don't really... They will make the ring unless something severe happens to them, but again, two-man squad. Players haven't got much health. They have got the team that wiped out half their squad running behind them as well. So they're running, they've got no car themselves. So they'll take a bit of damage. They might be able to turn around and do some damage to them later on in the game. We'll have to see. WeGTV and his team, quite close to the drop. Drop's still landing. You can see the parachute on top of it, so it's not down yet. I wonder if that means they're going to go for the drop. Let's have a look and see where it is. Oh, I hear some shots coming in. Possibly from Machine Gun Jesus' team. He's only got the iron sights for that KAR, so... take some sort of legendary sniping with the iron sights on that. Desire taking some long range shots with the hollow sight there. Desire behind this building. WeGTV, Machine Gun Jesus. Trying to back out of this fight. They see the drop behind them. Let's have a look what's in the drop, guys. Let's use the caster's tools to see what's in the drop. M249 and a tier 3 helmet. So it's okay, I guess. It's okay. Really good if you want to siege up on the bridge in this, but I think all these players might be a little bit too far away to really be looking for a siege on the bridge. So there's no fights going there. What we've got now is a lot of players running. Got a huge amount of players running and driving right now. Just wiped out in the car. All these players quite low health. Hanimadu and team. Lord DZ definitely needs a heal. Hopefully he's going to get in the back there and heal. Hanimadu out in the open by himself. Quite happy to just run around by himself with that Uzi. While we say that, we see Mr. Nex and Exodus. A lot of players stopping off at military. I'm not sure, or military even. I'm not sure they realise that... Well, they obviously realise it's going to end at military, so... Staying at military is probably not the best call. Oh, Zethai's just knocked out Lethal Assassin. And Paligma Caspian just got knocked out. We have actually got a bit of a situation on the bridge here, so... These guys are actually going to siege up on this bridge, but the problem they've got is I don't really think... There are some teams that are going to come this way, but not many. Lethal Assassin just drowned. So he must have been knocked out in the water. I didn't get even a chance to go and click on Lethal Assassin and see, because he didn't come up on the damage list, which is weird. These guys are, though, for some reason, even though they haven't actually done any damage for some weird reason. Let's have a look at Kimpara. Kimpara then, with his team, not entirely sure what they're doing. They're just sort of trying to get up the back end of military here. Rockwiller, Kimpara, Snaggy just trying to get the back up, trying to get up around the back end of military. We've got a couple of players going to be coming across. Oh, there's a 4-man squad there about to move across the bridge. Slowly moving up towards it. We can see Honey Madu's team in the background there. We can see Notorious and Weasel still running. We can see Thomas Shelby in the background there, still running. Exodus and team moving across the bridge now. There is a team in position. Rises and team. Rises and his team are actually in position here in these houses. Well, let's have a look at what they've got. So they've definitely got a few snipers, 4Xs. Yep. Minis with 4Xs and 8Xs. So they've got a real nice position. If we look over their shoulders, this is what they can see. So when players are going to be coming across this bridge area, these guys are going to be able to light them up. But right now the ring is the threat, and everybody who was north sort of left it quite long. So looks like what's left of damaging have got themselves a car and are driving down. Exodus and team. Looks like DZ's probably got themselves a boat, so they're going to go across on the boat. So we're only going to see probably one bridge engagement, and that's going to be Exodus's team there if they come across the bridge. I'm not sure if they're determined to wait there, though. The map is probably the best way to view this game at the moment now, because we're not really... The players aren't being forced into each other too much. Ryzak's taking some shots, though. What does he see? That's very far away. He does see them, though. He actually does see the players. He is taking some shots from this distance with the 4X. I mean, he does see the other boat then as well. So he's scanning around. He sees the boat coming across. He's got one team to his left of the bridge, one team then taking the boat across. He's feeding that info back to his team, most probably. And then we see that Exodus, Mr. Nex and team are just sort of holding that area while Ryzas takes a few shots. But Ryzas' shots aren't really connecting. They're very long-range efforts with the SKS and stuff, so probably not the most deadly things. Timmy's are winners of last game. Zululu all intact. Zethais just gets the knockdown on Shaxi. Oh, that AWM with the 8x, what you like to get. If you're going to get a drop, you like to get the 8x AWM drop in this game. Really, really nice weapon. I still think it's the highest damaging per round, isn't it? But you're not going to be able to do anything about Scarp in that water. They're just going to have to wait till Scarp decides to do something. I really don't know about even the amount of shots they're taking right now at Scarp. It's not like they're going to be able to do too much to him. Let's have a look at Rossi. 95. He's just done some damage to someone. Okay, Rossi's right next to this team. By himself with a Tommy gun. So we're going to see a Tommy gun finally. So Rossi's actually right next to his team. His team is down the side of this cliff face. And you've got Rockwiller and team at the top. Rossi, 95, obviously did a bit of damage. He's trying to find an angle. Now it moves out into the open. We're going to have to get out of this vision for here. Now we're actually moving up now. Going straight for it. I don't know if he knows, but Kimpara's over this ridge. So he obviously doesn't know that. Rockwiller's teammate takes a bit of damage there. Now we're trying to get a better position. They're kind of stuck on top of this part now. All 4 players moving up on them. Rockwiller and Snaggy are kind of stuck. Rossi 95 moving up with that Tommy gun. He's trying to get an angle. Oh, more damage comes on Rockwiller. Rockwiller's now really low. Snaggy and Rockwiller are going to go down to his Tommy gun. We're going to get a double Tommy gun here. I think we are. Rossi's got one of the players down. Rockwiller moves up. Rossi does get a double knockdown with the Tommy gun. And in that time, Kimpara has moved away from Snaggy and his teammates. So Kimpara's basically said, you know what, guys, you just you carry on. I'm going to go all the way over here. So Kimpara keeps his team in it, but has lost 3 of his teammates now during the course of this game. Has only got that red dot sitting on top of an M16. Does have a KAR as well, though. Zethais just finally gets the knockdown. Sorry, the kill on Scarp N. I'm not sure if Scarp N finally decided to try and get onto land, but if he did, Zethais is taking some names already with that AWM. Tommy Shelby doing some damage there. It took us into Nyman's vision, which it's not supposed to do. Right, gonna go back into the map. We're gonna have a quick look. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on over here. Right, let's get into the action then. So Shelby's underneath this bridge. Mr. Nex is there. I'm not entirely sure where the rest of the players are that were running in. If we go back into the map, I think the rest of Damage Inc. got cleaned up there, so they're all gone. Lots of shots coming down this long... It feels like a long bridge when you're on foot. It feels really, really long. Tommy Shelby, the last player, I think, left from his team. No, he's not, actually. Is it the teammates up? They're just leaving him to go do him in the water, I think. And as I said earlier, we've got lots of shots coming down onto the bridge from this position here, but no kills yet. It actually looks like Lucken and his partner are distracted by Feel the Energy to the right here. So because they're distracted by him, the players on the bridge, so Exodus and that, are going to get across. It looks like Exodus and his team are going to get across this bridge while they're all distracted, desperately trying to get Feel the Energy down. Feel the Energy then sort of by himself at this point. Feel the Energy is taking a lot of damage. He hasn't really got any teammates around him by the looks of it. And it's going to probably go down. TB then finally realizes there's players on this... He realizes there's a couple of players in front of him on this bridge, so he's trying to take some shots at them. Ryzas finally killed Feel the Energy, but Lucken and TB now got good position. Trying to find an angle. I hate it when spectator does that. You see, you go first person, it doesn't really show you first person. It's a wonderful thing. Taking long range shots at those guys on the bridge. The Exodus and team, I mean, they almost got across. They were just as much there was just about enough distraction for those guys to get across. But in the end, they ended up getting caught. So now they're caught with the team behind them. So Carey and Williams behind them, and they've also got a team then sieged up in the buildings there with the snipers. So Shell trying to take some shots. Williams is going to go down here, but there's no real option for him. Carney Slays is behind. Carney Slays is low. Carney Slays just heals himself up. And while this is happening, you've got Exodus and team. They now... Mr. Nex has been down. Carney Slays going for the serious plays there, but doesn't quite make it. Gets killed by that team in the end, and the car actually gets blown up as well. The ring is right at Ryzas's feet. Exodus and his team are outside the ring. The ring pushes Ryzas and their team back. What's Exodus and his team going to do? They're very low health. They're still taking shots from everyone on top of this building. Finally, we get someone that isn't bugged out for spectators, so we can now see a lot of damage coming down, a lot of knockouts. Luckin's got 2 knockouts. There's 2 out of 4 players knocked out now. TB just getting more and more shots, looking for a face in the window. Sees one. Exodus's face is in that window, but the shots are hitting the chassis and the fuselage. I think there's a general call down from the team to pull back, so that's what they're doing. They're all pulling back. They've all made a desperate decision here to pull back. However, Exodus and team are in a worse position. They've had to res players. Yeah, they're all low health and they've all had to res, and they're outside a ring that is now quite damaging. This is, given all the action we've been watching, guys, we haven't really been paying attention to the ring, which is very damaging. Oh, look, Notorious and his teammate did make it. So Weasel and Notorious from Damage Inc. made it. I lost them on the map and figured they were dead, but they actually made it. The 2-man team goes on. However, they have the winners of last game, Timmy's, Zalulu, Pap, and Hydra in the building next to them. 4-man team, fully intact. You have Glen M8 moving up, top of the hill, going to be coming down to military. We're going to get a military finish, guys. I have spectated a lot of these games. I have very rarely seen a military finish. I've got to be honest with you, I'm a little bit excited. There's a huge amount of damage going on in this building. Easy YS gets 1 knockdown with a grenade, chucks another grenade through the window, doesn't get the second knockdown. Easy YS is by himself, taking on a 4-man squad. What the hell, Easy YS? That molly is great! That's a great molly! He's got them all damaged. What's he going to do? Is he going for another grenade? He is. He's going for a molly up top. They're all damaged. He's got knockdowns by himself. Easy YS 1v4. Let's go, Easy YS. Let's go. He goes for it. He gets another knockdown. He's got 2 knockdowns on the team. I don't know if he's paying any attention to how many knockdowns he's got. He's gone for the heal downstairs. Is he going to move upstairs? Ballsy play. I love it. He is going to get... They are getting reses, though. Gets another knockdown. Still 3 players knocked down for the team. Can he get the 4th? Can he get the 4th? He can't get the 4th. He can't get it. He can't get the 4th, but he came so close. Luckin and team taking up this warehouse position. Looking all around themselves. Got a nice little position. They have 4 players left alive. Rossi and his team over here. They've got a nice position. Machine Gun Jesus gets knocked out by Veloco. Ueed TV is out in the open there. Taking some shots. Oh, crap. Don't ever spectate someone about to die, guys, because this is what happens, unfortunately. Okay, so Dank Dev then. We moved across to Dank Dev. He's got Thomas Shelby knocked out in front of us. So Dank Dev has actually got Shelby knocked out in front of us. We go back. We can see that Notorious and Weasel still in that building. Simi. Dank Dev's teammates. Dank Dev finally kills off Thomas Shelby. Thomas Shelby's gone down then, so leaves his teammates there still. Okay, Notorious in a toilet, and the Weasel in the other toilet. Good play when you got 2 players, you force players to come into. They're all gonna have to wait now. Everybody's just a little bit on edge and waiting. Just a little bit on edge and waiting for the next ring to come in. We have a lot of solos. It's really impossible to tell. There's way too many players there for a ring of this size. This is impossible. This is actually impossible. This is... Honestly, you can't call this game. Timmy's and Zalulu still being up is good for them, though. It's a really, really nice thing that for their team. Hydra's still doing damage to people. The Hydra jumps out. Ryber SVK just gets the knockdown. He's got 2 players from that squad up ahead of him. 2 of them knocked down. Okay, so while we're trying to look at that, damage happening elsewhere. As we move out, Glen M8 gets knocked down. It's impossible to see these for kills right now. Timmy's and Zalulu out in the open. Kimpara by himself at the missile silo. Got 1 team at the very back end of military. They're going to have to move in there. Another team, Nyman and Savgen. There are too many players. The ring does not support this number of players. You can see Glen M8 bleeding out in the background there. The ring just doesn't support this number of players. Luckin and his team. They brought the van in for a bit of... they brought the UAZ in for a bit of cover, but, you know, it's not providing enough for them. There's so many shots coming in from Rivalco, Rossi and team. And unfortunately, there's nowhere really to move in here. And you see Dan coming down. Downwick is moving down. Is he going to try and pull for the ballsy play? Is Downwick going to move in? You can see him. He's going to come around the corner now. Downwick is coming around the corner. He goes for it. Around the corner. Not quite enough damage though. A lot of players, they were waiting for it. Downwick gets really low, but these players can't really move out and finish him off. CEG tries to move out and finish off Dan, but he can't do it. So CEG chucking the smokes out now. Rivako and Rossi in the distance. Rossi's being knocked down. Dawink, sorry, not Danvik. Dawink moving up and over. Rizas taking some shots. Rossi has been knocked down. Rivako. Lots of damage coming out. Lots of smokes coming out now. Guys chucking everything they can. They're all trying to move desperately to that last ring position. Rossi and Noe moving. Hydra doing some damage. But by the time I get there, the damage is already over. Deweezer Notorious. I'm coming up against our winners from last game. Zalulu peeks the corner. Takes a bit of damage from Notorious. Has been feeding back to his teammates. He's there. I know there's fights going everywhere, guys. You're just going to have to live with what you can live with. Papa trying to move round and get an angle on Weasel. Weasel and Notorious in that building. They're still in the ring as well. Simi gets knocked out in the background. Zalulu trying to take some shots. Papa onto Weasel. Timmy's moving right round. Everyone's dying. Everyone's dying. There's no way to keep up with this. Notorious gets knocked out by Zalulu. Puts his head around the corner. The last player left alive for Damage Inc. is Deweezel now at this point. Still 35 players. There's still 34 players. There's still 33 players. There's not even a little bit of ring left and there's 31 players. There's 30 players left alive and there's no ring. Donkon. Glen M8. They're still going somehow. Some CEGs jumped into the silo. Glen M8 gets killed now by Donkon and Lord DZ. Some CEG and ITB really hoping that they can just chill out in this silo, but there's a lot of damage coming in. The PEM guys in the building who nearly got wiped by nearly got solo wiped earlier are still going. They nearly got solo wiped. It was very close. Rizas, Lucken over here, Swedish Goat and Savgen. It is impossible to call this. Now we're at the missiles, knocked out. No, nearly knocked out. Not quite. Still going for his team. Rest of his team has been killed. And Dog gets knocked down. All three players knocked down there. Who's the one player left alive for that team? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's Delwink left alive. No, Lord DZ. No, Honey Madu's the last player left alive for this team. Honey Madu's quite far away from them as well. So even if they get the knockdown here, Madu's lying down with an in the background there. Deweezel still up. Papa going still. Papa the last man left. This is Zalulu's team. Zalulu's team got wiped out. No, Zalulu, sorry. Zalulu and Timmy's actually got that wiped. Sorry. So Zalulu's and Timmy's team, our winners from last game, are still alive. There's 20 players left alive. I cannot even keep up with it, guys. I'm trying. I can't keep up with it. SKS shots onto Zum CG and IMTB. IMTB desperately trying to do something. Gets knocked really low by Timmy's. Timmy's then. I'm trying to get into third person. Timmy's then taking shots. Everyone. Zalulu gets a knockdown on Zum CG. IMTB's knocked down as well by Zalulu. Zalulu with a double knockout there. We see Deweezel in the background for Damage Inc. He's going to go down to the ring though. Or to a player. I'm not sure what. Oh no, he's still going. Zalulu. Get some shots onto Savgen. This is impossible. This is impossible. Zalulu's outside the ring. Deweezel's still up. He's not being seen either. Zalulu gets the final kill. Zalulu with the 7 kills. And Deweezel drops to his knees and stays alive. And while we were doing that, all the players behind us died to the ring. Timmy's with that SKS. Gets one knockdown. There's only one player left. He gets the kill. 6 players left. So we have Zalulu and Timmy's team. Deweezel from Damage Inc. has managed to crawl his way into this game. He's still there, putting Damage Inc. I think in second place, but that's all they're going to get while Zalulu and team pick up their second win in a row. 10, 17, 19 kills. 19 kills for our first place team. 19 kills. Wow. I couldn't even commentate that last section. But I can tell you, probably without looking at the scores, but the 2 wins out of 3, our winners overall tonight will be Zalulu and team. So congratulations to those guys. You don't have to wait for scores on this one, I'm pretty sure, guys, because after winning game 2 with a monster amount of kills and winning game 3 with even more kills, I think Zalulu, Timmy's, Hydra and Papa are our winners for tonight. Damage Inc. got themselves into a second place there somehow after taking all those losses early on. So fair play to Weasel. He really did his best to get his team as high up there as he can. Interesting to see what that does to Damage Inc.'s overall rating for tonight. They got a 5th place in the first game. I don't know their placement in the second game, but we'll push them up a bit. Then we have Anticadabra and Grotesque then coming in 3rd. Pemd and his team in 4th. Zethai, Savgen in 5th. Ryzas and team then in 6th. Lord DZ Honey Manu's team in 7th. And that's the rest of the teams for tonight. So that's been our Friday night squad games, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You'll see us next on the X-Pulse channel for our weekly standard duos games tomorrow. So it'll be the first-person duos. So tune in for that. Always crazy games. I don't think anything can quite match the last 5 minutes of this game. I've never seen 34 players end up in the ring that size before, so it was almost impossible to call. But thank you for joining us tonight, guys. We'll probably be back with some more squads action next week if squads action is your thing. Congratulations to the Zuludo team, who I believe have won everything. I might get slapped up the side of the head if I'm totally wrong and 2 first places don't win you overall. But I'm pretty sure 2 first places with a 19 killer as one of them is going to win overall. And some really nice play by those guys. Easy YS, a special mention for nearly solo wiping the team that came 4th. He was a couple of hit points away from killing that team that came 4th, but didn't quite manage it. But good games. Thank you very much, guys. And we will see you all tomorrow for those of you that turn up for our Duos games. Don't forget to follow the channel, X-Pulse Gaming, if you're in there in the Twitch channel now. Don't forget to chuck the Twitter a follow. Don't forget to get on the Discord. I've been _Stifler on Twitch and _Stifler TV on Twitter if you want to follow me. And I will see you all tomorrow for our Duos games. Good night and thank you very much. Fear takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the shit. Pushing back round, he's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by X-Pulse.